we lit out here. Big Gans against the lifestyle, yo, we lit out here. Big Gans against the lifestyle, yo, we lit out here. Big Gans against the lifestyle, yo, we lit out here. Big Gans against the Big Gans against Big Gans against Yo, wow. One thing, I own the motherfucking month of July. One thing, I own the motherfucking month of July. I own the motherfucking month of September. I own the motherfucking month of July. I own the motherfucking month of September. You said you gon' One thing, I own the motherfucking month of July. I'm the only one that's traveling. I'm the only one that's outside. You gotta wait till motherfucking August, September for the rest of them motherfuckers. I own the motherfucking month of September. You said you gon' do the motherfucking who's littest for the week or every 2 weeks or whatever. Yo, Big Gans against the lifestyle. Yo, we lit out here. Yo, I own the motherfucking month of July. And that's what it is. It's against the lifestyle. Yo, we lit on the Malachone. Yo, I'm out. I'm out. Salute the Razor Ray. Salute the Big Super. Big props to everybody else. Yo, we lit. I'm out. 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 Yo. Once again, it's Big Gans on the set with no regret. You know how we do. Shout out to Sunday Night Smoke Podcast. We in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know how I do. Like I said, it's Big Gans on the set with no regret. Shout out to Lounge Low from the 160. You rocking with the Ganser lifestyle once again. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole 10304 Park Hill, Killer Hill. Shout out to the whole West Brighton, Body Brighton. Those are hoods that raised me. But yo, you know how I do. You know how I set it off. I always go for the center of the day. Let me line that up for y'all. Know what I'm saying? Shout out to Zip with the Drip. I got this from him. Know what I'm saying? This is where we going with this shit. Give me 1 second. So this is what it is. This is old school. Versace Dreamer. This is an old school banger. Know what I'm saying? Check it out. Versace Dreamer. Shout out to the 8 people in the building. What you gonna do with this? You're gonna mix Versace Dreamer with Amani, Stronger With You. He used the Perform, I'm using the Intensely. You're gonna bang these two together, and we gonna call that the monster. That's what he called it. That's what it is. That sin is the monster. Know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all what it is right here. You're gonna hear it straight from him.
Hey, yo, listen, man. Sin of the day. Boom. 6 sprays of that. 3 sprays of that. 6 sprays of that. 3 sprays of that. Oh, my gosh. You already know this is classic. But with this, with it, I feel like Dr. Frankenstein, like I just created a monster. Let's get to that.
So check it. That Versace, you can find that joint on Amazon for $30. Know what I'm saying? $35. And this here, the Amani Stronger With You, you can get that at Macy's. No problem. They got this all day. They got this all day, every level of it. The Eau de Parfum, the Parfum, and the Intense. Know what I'm saying? We waiting for Mr. D to come up. This is actually his live. He gonna lead it off. You know what I'm saying? You see the title. It's called This Is For the Ladies. So while we wait for Mr. D to come up, I already dropped the link for him. Shout out to Sunday Night Smoke. Shout out to the 10 people in the building. Do me a favor. Hit that like button. Word up. And check it. This is what we need. This is what we need. This is what we need. I need 10 people to hit the subscribe button. Word. That's where we going with this shit. We gonna get into some different things tonight. Know what I'm saying? And also what I told y'all, I'm doing watches. So what I'm trying to school y'all on, watches that you can get under $1,000. So we going with Movado. This is the Movado 800 series. Right here. Just the Movado 800 series. You can get this This might cost you a little bit over $1,000, but it ain't gonna be that much more. Maybe 1,100 for those that you leveled up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I was showing y'all guys on your way up. I was showing y'all the Boulevard. All those Boulevards, you can get those for under $1,000. Macy's, you can get them on German Shop. You can get them on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? I was showing y'all the Boulevards, but like I said, you're not gonna get a lot of money for those on the if you're trying to resell them later on. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to resell them later on. You're not going to get a lot of money for the Boulevards. You might get a little something for the Movados. But yo, that's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to Andre Love Crossing Borders. I was on his show last night. We had a nice sit down, a nice talk on the colognes. And y'all know I'm that dude. I travel with 10 bottles of cologne. Shout out to Sunday Night Smoke. He didn't believe it. He pulled up on me in Punta Cana and he seen it. He was like, yo, Gans got a suitcase just for cologne. You know what I'm saying? What up, Sean? Yes, that was a good live. You know what I'm saying? But yo, this is where we going with this shit. So we going with this is for the ladies, right? So while we wait for Mr. OG Davis to pull up, because like I said, he's leading this live off. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get to a lot of shit with him. We're going to get to a lot of shit that what he want to talk about. So we just going to start it off with this video right here. Smoke, you can pull up if you want to. The link is in the chat. I'm going to drop it one more time. So yeah, the link is in the chat. You see where we going, right? So I'm just going to set it off with this video right here. But before I play this video, oh, there go Mr. OG Davis right there. Mr. OG Davis, what up, what up, what up?
What up, what up? How it sound?
You good?
Okay. Yeah, now I was a little delayed. I had to change locations and whatnot. So what's going on?
You know what it is. Like we said, this is for the ladies. So for y'all that's in the building right now, you know what I'm saying? Share the video. This is us switching lanes. You saw what the live was about the other night. Not saying that we're not going to talk about travel, but we moving away from that sector. And when I did my live the other night talking about the dog shit sector, that was us walking towards the exit door.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was us walking towards the exit door. It's a lot of bullshit going on in that sector. Once again, shout out to Sunday Night Smoke podcast. He had a good live talking about what's going on in that dog shit sector. You know, we not going to talk about it. Not on this channel. Maybe if I feel like it, we might do an after hours joint on the Keeping It Gangsta channel on what's going on over there. But yo, we not talking about it. We not giving those dudes no light. You know what I'm saying? For my people, for the people who know us personally that's watching, we not even showing them that bullshit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Word. Sure. So yo, this is how we gonna start it off. I couldn't upload that video that you sent me on my computer. I was trying for about 15 minutes, so we just gonna have to play the video right straight from here. And we're gonna set it off with that.
All right.
So now you got females in the hood that
hold on. I'm trying. Okay.
So now you got females in the hood that want all of this stuff from a regular working dude, or you get what I'm saying? It just
That man
it's
got
we
90
it's making
hours
us
to be
delusional. And I be saying this all the time. You can't get what a motherfucker don't got, male or female. You can't get what I don't got. So you can listen to that shit all you want to. If a man work a regular job, paying into his pension, got bills every week, like you not finna get no $4,000 trip in the middle of the week. He not finna pull up to Lennox and just come out with you a Gucci bag, or and it don't make him not lit. It just means you have been programmed to believe that these things are a necessity, but they don't match your reality. And then half the shit bitches don't be buying for themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you don't look you don't let me put my glasses on.
So you can see the bullshit you about to say.
Yeah. And you don't look up to par. You don't meet the criteria of these women who are getting
you don't have the
these things. You don't look.
So go ahead. I'm gonna let you set it off. You heard what
so you see what Shorty said. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody that's in the building. If there's any females in the building, put a 1 in the chat. Huh?
I said they welcome to join the stream. The link is in the chat.
That's a fact. Yeah, so this one for the ladies. This one for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? With the men on the sidelines, paying attention to what's going on. You know what I mean? But like she said, in today's society, it's a lot of unrealistic expectations. You know what I'm saying? Too many unrealistic expectations out here. You know what I'm saying? Females is looking for, the jackpot, and they ain't even what you call it. They ain't even making that kind of money to get the jackpot. So they expecting men to do this. You know what I'm saying? Even men with regular jobs. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of delusion out here. We lost the art of courting. We lost the art of building. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put a lot of blame on social media, because everybody on social media, well, not everybody, but a good portion of people is living their best life. You know what I'm saying? Taking photos in front of mansions that they're just visiting for the day, taking photos in front of all these high profile cars, Lambo trucks, Porsches, you name it. You know what I'm saying? But it's building this expectation in the females that they're expecting this from everyone. And the crazy thing about it is, if you really look at the percentage of men that are high earners in this country alone, the highest earners don't even crack 5% of the men in this country. The highest earners. And I'm talking about people that's making over $500,000 a year. Not even 200,000, $500,000 a year. It's not even cracking 5%. You know what I'm saying? And the number goes down the higher the number. So those millionaires, forget it. They're in like the 2%, 2%. Billionaires, that's the 1%. You know what I'm saying? Which is really untouchable. And I see it all day on social media. Like, I like to call them the affirmation girls. The affirmation girls that's out there, I'ma get it. This my year. I'm wearing my heels. I'm in my own skin. I love myself. Yes, you do love yourself. But the problem is that a lot of times you reaching for the stars, you reaching for the Mega Millions, the Powerball, and you not even nowhere near that status in your own life. So you setting these unrealistic expectations because, some dude that had a little bread, maybe an athlete or whatever, flew you out. So now Jerome, who works for, say, sanitation, 3rd year, not really making, he's making money, but he's not cracking the surface like how you would if you already at top paying sanitation, oh, he no good for you. He don't measure up to a dude that could take you to Dubai, splurge on you in Dubai, buy you gifts and all this other stuff. Like, this is annoying to me. Every day I'm online. I'm not even online every day, but the times that I pop in and out on social media, all I'm seeing is girls talking about, nah, these dudes is bums and all this, that, and the third. They ain't got nothing for me. If you ain't 6 feet, if you ain't got a 6-pack, and if you ain't making 6 figures, I don't want nothing to do with you. Wait a minute. The average height worldwide of a man worldwide is 5'8" to 5'10". And 5'10" is relatively tall compared to a lot of these females out here. Because not a lot of females are tall. You know what I'm saying? It's a very small percentage that reaches that 5'9", 5'10". But the average male in the world is between 5'8" and 5'10". So where you getting all these 6 feet people from? Oh, well, yeah, in the NBA, baseball, maybe even football, athletes. You know what I'm saying? Unless you go over into Africa and you catch a couple of, 6 foot and 7 foot guys over there. 6-pack. Well, I'ma say about 65-70% of American men are out of shape, obese. You get a small percentage of men that are actually fit. And then women that want these fit men, most of them is out of shape. So what are y'all talking about?
Yeah, let's go here. So they talking about they want 6 feet, 6 figures, 6-pack, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you as a female come to the table, you look like a round ball. You look like a round ball at
keg or party ball. 6-pack versus a party ball.
6-pack versus a party ball at 30 years old.
Exactly.
Half of these broads are washed by the time they turn 30. Salute to Sunday Night Smoke. Salute. I got on your live towards the end. It's all good. It's all good, my G. Salute to you. Salute to Gans. Half of these jokes be washed already.
Yeah.
And I don't want to turn this into.
Let me say this. And I listen. I want the ladies to come in the building because I got some ladies that subscribe. I want them to come in the building and we can sit down and have a debate. Come to the table. Check it. Now, fellas, let me talk to the fellas real quick. When you dealing with these women, you have to look past the pussy. You got to look past the box.
Most men can't do that.
Most of these women don't know how to deal with a wealthy man. They don't understand what a man has to go through to get to that level in life that he wants to be at. You know what I'm saying? And let me say this, and this is a plug for our next live. A man that's about his business is always busy. So you saying, you as a woman saying, oh, you don't spend no time with me, you this, that, and the third. But no, you want him to be 6 feet tall, 6-pack, and let's put the emphasis on that 6 figures. So that 6 figures, he got to stay busy. He always got to be out there getting at it. So don't come with that, oh, you don't spend no time, you don't do this with me, you don't do that. No, you want that 6 figures. So he got to get to it. What up, Smoke?
What up? I can actually say most women, because, well, thank God I'm not in the game no more. I got me a fine ass Colombian wife. Thank God for me. I'm doing kind of good. But respectfully, since the pandemic, right? This is where everything took a turn to the left. Things was already kind of shady, a little shabby, whatever, as far as relations between black men and black women. But when the pandemic came and everybody had time to just sit home and talk, there became a sudden uprising. Women with their upped they up the ante on their demands for dating, right? So you have a whole influx of Black women on the internet that are 3s, 4s, 5s, some 6s, started talking crazy after they seen a couple of 9s and 10s talking about their requirement. So think about this. If you're a 9 or you're a 10, okay, then you may qualify for this rich, this athlete, this whatever, this $500,000, this millionaire that you're looking for. But you got to be a 9 or a 10. The 8s, the 7s, the 6s, y'all don't qualify for that. Y'all can't go in there talking because you seen a bad bitch on the internet saying, nigga, you better have this, that, and the other. When a nigga look at that bitch, they be like, yeah, that bitch ain't in my league. Let's be realistic, right? Like, nah, that ain't in my league. Player, nah, I'm not doing all that. That's not in my tax bracket, shall I say? Not my league, but that's not in my tax bracket. Like, I'm not doing that because I don't think that the VJJ is worth. I can't put a monetary value on VJJ only, or just because she's a bad bitch. You got to be able to do more. But the problem is when they seen bad broads talking that, then every 4, 5, and 6 want to follow suit and try to make the same demands. Y'all bitches don't qualify for a $40,000 a year, nigga. What are y'all talking about? Some of y'all bitches got double bellies, triple chins. Y'all bitches look like hell trying to demand shit that bad bitches are demanding, and the math just don't add up. So if you a nigga that's a 2, you want to have a bitch that's a 10, but it doesn't add up for you. Because if you a 2, you probably gonna end up with a 2 or 3, maybe a 4 or 5 if you lucky. And if you're a woman, if you're a 2, you may end up with a 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 if you lucky. Water finds its own level, and I'm gonna land right there. So you got a bunch of bum bitches seeing bad bitches making demands, and then they want to follow suit, but they don't qualify for the type of men that they want because they don't look that good. And that's the bottom line. Rich nigga, you never see a rich nigga jump out of a Lambo with a fat bitch unless he was with her since they were 18 and she helped him build his $1 million to get the Lambo. Other than that, no, nigga that got that money that's not already with a shorty that then came up with them. You know, you with your shorty for 20 years, she have kids, this, that, and the other. Okay, she gained weight, whatever. That's different if she was there along the struggle and now you got $1 million. Then you'll see that. But if you a nigga that was solo and made $1 million, he ain't running with no half-ass bitches. And even the 10s and the 9s and the 8s that he's running with, he know they ain't shit either. They just there for the money, and he just gonna smash them and keep it moving. So it's just ludicrous for bitches that don't look the part trying to pretend that they the part, making demands that bad bitches make, because it's just a copycat league. They seen some bad bitches talking, yeah, I think I deserve that too. Keep waiting, bitch. Don't hold your breath. I'll land right there. Sorry about that long flight.
That's not
you good.
Flight. That's not a
you
long
good.
flight. Don't worry, Smoke. Yoga will be here soon.
Speaking of long flights, don't say the name 3 times.
Nah, only one time. The only one time. You know, we're gonna go to this video.
Spin it, baby.
Let me say this before I play this video. Me, Big Gans, the Gangster Lifestyle, Mr. OG Davis, Meta World Smoke. But the Gangster Lifestyle, we do not in any way, shape, or form represent, support passport bros.
Thanks.
Right? We do not represent that. That's a disclaimer from me, Big Gans, but I'm going to run this video. You know what I'm saying? And then we're going to take it from there. Hold on.
Fair use.
Fair use, baby. Fair use.
Let me give a shout out first off to Tariq Nasheed. And we're going to run this video.
Me more because I'm a Black woman.
Yeah, nobody cares about them dudes. A lot of them are game goofy dudes who got to go trick their money off overseas. Nobody gives a shit about them. They don't represent nothing.
Well, okay, for instance, there was another reason why I'm bringing it up. There's this passport bro called his name is Charles Brooks on here. He was on your panel acting like he's so FBA, literally lying, but he goes from panel to panel talking shit about Black American women, saying they're baby mamas, they're ghetto and all that. That's one reason why I'm bringing it up, because he was on your panel freaking getting on your good side, but he's actually someone that degrades Black women online and been doing it for years. His name is Charles Brooks, Passport or whatever.
Yeah, there's a lot of these dudes who do, but they don't represent us as a collective at all. They just don't. They don't represent us, ma'am. Most FBA brothers are not going overseas getting no damn women. We ain't got to do that. We get them right here. So yeah, they just don't represent us.
Well, I mean, that's good. I don't want them to represent, but I think there's still an issue, and they're trying to make Black women look bad. That's
let me get my player partner, Ant CEO. Let me get my brother Ant, who's going to be in my new movie Hidden Colors 6. Let me get my brother Ant. Brother Ant, hop on in, sir.
Appreciate you, Flex. I have a question for you, Poetic. What do you think is more of a commodity, homosexual men or passport bros that are actually marrying women who are not Black American?
So you're saying, who, like, is there more rainbow men?
Are there more Black men in America who are homosexual that are not dating Black American women or not procreating? Or are there more Black American men in America who are going overseas, getting other women from other countries and procreating with them?
That's a good question. I haven't really
It's a simple answer. The truth of the matter
I'm not
is,
sure. I don't want to put on the false.
It's common sense. It's common sense. Respectfully, the truth of the matter is, you don't like the truth. The problem is women like yourself never call out homosexual men. If you really want to talk about procreation and you want to talk about the lineage and us having more children, then women like yourself need to call out homosexual men that are not procreating, because they're worse than any Black man that's getting another race. And I'm not pushing or telling Black American men that they should date outside. I love and prefer Black American women. The point that I'm trying to get you to understand is that is a very small set number. First of all, the original passport bros are not Black American men. The original passport bros are white men, actually, if you want to get down to it. Black American men, most Black American men don't even have a passport. But if you do want to talk about Black American men, most Black American men are married, procreating, and dating with other Black American women. So what you're bringing up in a conversation is a very small set number of actual Black American men. Because if you really want to be truthful, most Black American men who are quote unquote so-called passport bros, that does not mean they're going over to these other countries, marrying other women from Vietnam, Japan, the Philippines, and then bringing them back over to America. That's not usually what's happening. What's more so happening is some Black men go to these other countries, they may sleep with other women, and they come back to America. They're doing it for fun and out of lust, not actually because they want to marry another woman from another ethnic group. That's very, very few and not even the majority. And if you also have this smoke for Black American men who are actually dating other ethnicities of women, you need to have the same smoke for Black American women, but I highly doubt that you called that out. And if you really, the last point I'm going to make is, if we want to get down to it, from looking at your page, you're a woman who probably does struggle, because you claim, well, I don't have any issue with having any man of money and all of this stuff. Well, the truth of the matter is you're an unmarried woman. So if you want to be the change that you see, then you need to change the way that you operate in yourself. You have a septum ring, and respectfully, you're very overweight. So that's going to be the true struggle and why you can actually obtain a man that's going to actually want to marry you, instead of sitting up here talking about why 20 out of 20 million Black American men are actually marrying some woman from the Philippines and not being with yourself.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you, brother. Go ahead, Poetic Lady.
Oh, so he's gonna say that and then drop. That's your friend Tyreek?
Okay, yeah, it is actually.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to address him because he's very ignorant, trying to insult when I know I look good, respectfully. Like, anyone can go to my page and verify. I'm voluptuous, but it's in the right places, sweetheart. Okay? I barely even have a fucking stomach, bitch. Like, I look good, but it's because of Black men like you who don't respect and appreciate Black women and try to insult and embarrass them and think you're going to humble them, when I probably wouldn't want to even talk to a fuck nigga like you. So you can shut the fuck up, bitch. But yeah, I was being respectful, Tyree, because I do like your work. So I wasn't really trying to go there. There was really just issues that, you know, I hear Black women talking about that I wanted to hear your thoughts on it. But I wasn't trying to come here for that, like that type of energy. Yeah. So I really just wanted to talk to you on your thoughts on that.
Well, thank you so much, Poetic Lady. Thank you so much. Okay, oh, she start crashing out. Oh, Ant touched the
Fair
nerve.
use, y'all. Fair use.
Okay. Ant touched the nerve. Yeah, looking at the page, he's kind of big boned on the page, and yeah, you big boned out here in LA.
Oh Lord,
it's gonna be a little rough.
Fat bitches ain't getting men in LA.
Yeah, in LA, you in LA. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Let's be real, and I'm gonna be respectful. I'm gonna be very respectful. I'm gonna be respectful. But you in LA, the competition is too damn heavy. You got a city full of damn dimes. This is a lot of dimes in LA. A lot of model-esque women in LA. So, that's who you're competing against. You understand? You're competing against models. So if you're not model-esque or close to it or semi-model-esque, the competition is going to be stiff. I'm being respectful. Yeah.
So I'm going to pause it right there. Fair use. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed.
Fair use.
Fair use. A lot of them don't qualify for the men they want, especially if you a little out of shape and stuff like that. And and all the other broads around you are looking. If you were 4 and everybody else is around you is a 6, 7, 8, and 9, what are you looking for? You better find you a 4 and relax. Or lose some weight, get yourself in shape, and get yourself looking good, and then you can qualify for a man that earns higher money, because niggas that make money don't run around with ugly fat bitches. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Like I said, they don't do that. I see a few niggas like Anton Daniels. A few niggas like Anton Daniels. He played himself. I won't say he played himself, but he married a not very attractive woman, I guess, before he ran into big money, and now that's why he's jammed up. And he's moving like a weirdo, and he's trying to passport niggas this and a nigga with a passport that. No, he's stuck because him and a lot of other people I know got married when they were young, and they got married to a woman that may not have been the most attractive, but they just settled too early before because they never thought there was gonna be nobody. You never thought you had the potential for greatness, so you settled. Now, when you reach greatness and you got all this money, now you want to run around and do all this extra shit, right? And then talk about other niggas that's doing the shit that you doing, knowing you doing the same shit, but you just mad that you can't do it in the open. And it's niggas with mad less money than you. So that's where a nigga I'm sorry to bring Anton into it, but fuck, he's a fuck boy.
Because we could touch back on that too.
He's a clown. He's married to a 2, and then he was trying to come at niggas with passports that can openly move around the world. That's not a millionaire. So a nigga that's making 50K can move around. He go on YouTube live with some badass bitches, and this nigga is sitting home with $1 million with his 2, mad as fuck. He's smoking like fuck. I got a Benz, 2 Benzes, 2 G-Wagons, 50 houses, all of this shit. But I can't do nothing. So what I got to do is try to hire a bunch of cute broads in the name of, they're just on the podcast. They're employees, so he can just fuck them on the low. And that's what this goofy motherfucker does, because he played himself. He never thought he was going to be shit. So he settled too early, and now he's trying to, sneak around and this, that, and the other. But at the same time, if you're going to do that, shut the fuck up. Don't talk shit about other niggas that may be married and doing what you doing and this, that, and the other. You just going about it in a way that you had to hire motherfuckers. You had to put bitches on the payroll in order to get some side pussy. So that's why he mad at other niggas that don't got half the resources as his dumb, goofy, Care Bear looking ass. And he just be mad. So I just want to throw that out there. Fuck that nigga.
Okay. So let me read Khalil's comment. Khalil, the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat, Khalil. You asked me to push this live back, and we pushed it back. So click that link. Khalil says, dudes go overseas to get a dirty foot Colombian, clean her feet. Now he wants to disrespect black women?
Let me respond to that. Let me respond to that.
Because I had a response for it. I'm gonna let you rock out because I got a diatribe.
Let me respond to that. Listen, the passport movement of brothers going overseas is a very light movement. Okay, it is not a lot of people. So you're seeing a handful of people on YouTube, maybe at best 20 people on YouTube going overseas and doing it. Okay, forget about, because even if you count all the men that are not on YouTube that go overseas to Colombia, Dominican Republic, Brazil, and Thailand to do what they do, it's still not even cracking 2% of the population, whether it's black or overall. Still not cracking that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, there is a group of men that are out there saying that they rather be with women overseas versus women here. That says a lot about them, and that's for another show, that we could talk about those men that are going overseas and, you know, saying black women ain't this, that, and the third, because I got a bone to pick with them too. You know what I'm saying? So, but what we talking about here is the way not only just the women are, and I'm not just focusing on black women because we can focus on all women, but the highest percentage of women that are making these complaints, that are talking all this craziness and having these outstanding standards for men, the majority is black women. You know what I'm saying? I done ran through the statistics in the last couple of days, and in the description, you know, after this live, I'm gonna give Gans all the links so you can go fact check everything that I'm about to say. Okay. Number one, in the United States, the percentage of black people that are married in the United States out of 100% of black people is 33%.
Mm-hmm.
That don't make no sense. 33% are married out of 100% of black people. Right?
How many of them got a baby? How many baby mamas
right.
is?
Exactly. Now, same-sex marriage in the United States is 13% in the black community. 13% same-sex marriage. Okay? And single is 54%.
Okay.
Tell me what's happening there. 54% of the black population in America, 54%, male and female, are single, right? But it gets better, right? So now, out of that, the percentage, 100% of black women in America right now, 62% of the black women are single. Out of the black men, 53% out of 100%. But get this, right? But get this, out of the black homostasis or backwards or fire boys, in that 100% population, it's only 5.3%. What percentage of black women are lesbians? 27%. 27%. 62% out of 100% of black women is single. Out of that 100%, 27% of them is lesbians.
Oh man.
And black men, my bad, Smoke. Let me just get this one last thing. Black men in interracial relationships, out of 100%, 25%. Black women, 13%. So y'all talking about the passport bros and all this other stuff. Excuse me, the men that flying overseas for whatever, it's only 25%. That's not a lot of people. 100,000 people. So what? 100,000 people, 25,000 people, and most of that 25,000 people that's going over there, not even 20,000 of them, maybe even 22,000 is not going over there for women. They want to see the 7 wonders of the world. But we sit here and, black men this, black men that, black men this, black men that. Let me tell you something. And I'm going to land my plane with this last point. Y'all want a black man to have 6 figures. Only 10% of the men in the world, and that's both black and white, Hispanic men, every ethnicity, there's only 10% of the men in the world that make $100,000 or better, right? The average salary, the average black man's salary in America, Smoke said it earlier, $40,000.
42. Mm-hmm.
And that's a 9 to 5, just working decent, basic. What do you call it? Minimum wage,
basic job.
Which is like $15, $16, $17 an hour, right? So $40,000, but you want that man that's making $40,000 to drive a Lambo truck. You want him to take you to Dubai and all these different places all year round, but you don't bring nothing to the table. And then you throw these unrealistic expectations on these men because, some basketball player flew you out to a couple of games, smashed and passed.
He fucked you and dumped you.
Exactly. Pop and dump. Pop and dump. Right? 6-pack, right? 6-pack. Y'all don't even have 6-packs. Y'all got 6-packs of hair to do your hair. You know what I'm saying? So cut it out. 6 feet. Most of y'all not even 5'8", 5'7". Y'all like 5'10". I mean 5'1", 4'11". If a guy is taller than you, then why does he have to be 6 feet? He's taller than you. What difference does it make? He's taller than you. That's what you wanted, someone taller. Stop with the madness. You living beyond your means. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like the Cheesecake Factory, guess what? Then Maria will go to the Cheesecake Factory. Becky will go to the Cheesecake Factory. You know what I'm saying? Like Kevin Samuel said, Maria's winning. And I land my plane.
Okay, let me go back to Khalil's comment. I'm gonna read a couple comments. Dudes go overseas to get a dirty foot Colombian, clean her feet. Now he wants to disrespect black women, right? Then Khalil goes on to say, when did you need money to get a good-looking, in-shape woman? I'm from Macon Street. Do or die, Bed-Stuy. That's what he's saying. OG Davis, you from over that way too, right?
Decatur between Ralph and Patchen. Let's go.
Okay. I'm from Macon Street. I never had a problem getting beautiful women. All you need is character, charisma, and style. You dudes must not have it. I got the charisma and the style. Let me tell you something. Know what I'm saying? Khalil, I don't know what part of Brooklyn you really grew up in, but I knew some heavyweights over there that was getting money. And you wasn't getting the type of women that they was getting unless you had that cheddar. So yes, you do need that paper. Yeah, there's a few women out, and I'm not saying that you got to be in the streets doing all kinds of this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, don't no woman want to be with a broke ninja. You know what I'm saying? We already talked about it on Smoke Channel. Down there in DR, that chick kicked that dude out the crib. No woman. I don't care if she a dirty foot. I don't care what she is. At the end of the day, she don't want to be with a broke ninja. Know what I'm saying? But let me say this. So Khalil said a dirty foot. Let me tell you something. Like you said, you can clean her feet. She can clean her feet. I'd rather have that dirty foot, right? Than a 30-year-old woman that weighs 220 pounds. You heard what she said on the video? I don't even have a stomach. So just because she don't have a stomach, she thinks she not fat. Listen, I hate to bust your bubble. But just because the fat ended up in the sexy places, so-called sexy places, it doesn't mean that you're not fat. You still fat. If you, as a woman, 220 pounds.
You don't love yourself.
Exactly. There you go. Now let me go down some more in the chat. Salute the Flyboy. Flyboy says, one major reason the men in the United States are finally understanding that marriage does not benefit the man and that the risk of divorce and loss of wealth is 51%. Then Flyboy goes on to say, black men are just able to see that more clearer in the States, but the system is more detrimental to black men. Flyboy, you could join the panel if you want. I'll drop the link again.
Yo, let me spin off of that real quick. See, and me and Smoke, you know, we talk about every now and again we throw in there a little conspiracy, a little moon landing, you know, whether the earth is flat or circle. Let me tell you something. Everyone here that's on this panel, and the majority of y'all that's in the chat, and even the ones that's in the bushes, most of us have grew up in black neighborhoods before there was internet, before there was all these different things. If you look at this system that we've been living in from the time we was infants, because I believe everybody on the panel is Gen X, right? So the system has been set up for the black man and the black woman to fail. That's how the system has been set up. It is set up for the black man and the black woman to fail. The statistics I read to you are probably even heightened because they were taken in 2023. Okay, that's 3 years ago. So they're only higher now. I tried to get the statistics for 2025, but they ain't do them. They ain't even do them. If they got to 2024, I got to become a computer genius and be able to break into the census and all this other stuff. But the point I'm trying to make is the system is set up for the black man and the black woman to fail. And the crazy thing about it is, we said this some shows ago. Like, I think I might have said it like, you know, is there still 90s love in 2025? There absolutely is. But guess what? Because the way the system is set up, guys are not looking, like Smoke said, if you're a 4, why are you trying to go for a 10? Why not go for a 4 or 5 or whatever, and y'all could build yourselves to a 10 together?
Yep. 2 5s equals a 10.
Exactly. But the system is so skewed and so messed up that women believe, and not all women, because I'm not dogging y'all, I'm just speaking the truth from everyday experience and everyday observation of social media, YouTube, whatever. A lot of y'all are delusional. Y'all think that the only way to happiness is to have a guy who earns all that money, is in top physical condition, right? And he's 6 feet tall. You don't a lot. We are dealing with at a time when mental health is a big issue, especially in the Black community. So you think a lot of these guys that are making millions of dollars, 6 feet, they went that hard to do that because they might have came from a place where you at right now. But see, y'all don't see it like that. All you see, exactly. All you see is dollars, status, and guess what? Black. I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna come up. Meanwhile, you approaching him, you got all your stuff tied up in Spanx and all this other stuff. And like I said, pumping dump. Exactly. You out of there. You know what I'm saying? It just, that's the way the system is. Let me land my helicopter. I'm on my helicopter now.
See, OG, this
helicopter talk.
This is what I didn't add. This is what I didn't add. Now I said she 220 pounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk that gym talk. Fellas, when you walk into the gym, how many sisters do you see in the gym? I don't care what state you in. New York,
one.
New Jersey, DC, maybe a little bit more in Florida, maybe a little bit more in LA, maybe a little bit more in Atlanta. But even still, it's not.
In the warm places, they probably work out more. In the warm places, the broads work out more. Like California, Florida, where it's warm all year round, they take more pride in their body because they don't have a half a year to cover their fucking selves up. You understand what I'm saying? Like the North Coast, East Coast, up where it get cold.
Right.
It's different. You go to the warm places, them broads is in that motherfucking gym. That's a fact. That's why the broads in Cali, look, they so much more of them is in shape opposed to the New York broads. We just got bad attitudes and shit. We ain't got bad bitches. We got bad attitude broads. And they ain't in the gym like that because it's not warm and they know they could just put a coat on half of the year and try to look cute and squeeze all that fat into some bullshit ass tight clothes. But nah, we know better.
But you heard what Tariq Nasheed said. That chick is in LA. She's very voluptuous.
And there's competition.
Right. She's very big bone. Very big bone. Stiff competition in LA. These
LA,
women,
the home of bad bitches, and you're gonna be a fat bitch out there complaining how you can't get a man. But become a bad bitch.
You can't. Right. Like I said, they don't want to go to the gym. They don't want to put down the Junior's cheesecake.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, Junior can be their man then. Junior cheesecake could be their man. I'm eating a slice of pizza now, don't mind me. Junior can be their man. Fuck them. I've been holding off this pizza. This is my first pizza of the year, goddamn it. Okay. I've been holding off.
If there's any ladies watching, I'm gonna show you something.
Show them, son.
Try this water with some lemon, lime, and I put a little strawberries in it to add some flavor to it. Drink a whole gallon of this down every day and watch what happens to you.
Starting on, the lemon, that breaks, lemon and stuff like that break down the fat in your body. You understand? That's why people wash chicken with lemon and vinegar and stuff like that. That's why they say have apple cider vinegar, stuff like that, because it breaks down the fat. But people that don't care about it, they don't care. And they don't care to do the research. I'm not nowhere near fat, and I know that. You understand what I'm saying? But if more fat people knew that, maybe they would be less fat people. I don't know. And it's not a fat shame game or nothing like that. Let's not get it fucked up.
We're not fat shaming.
When it comes to the broads complaining about why I can't have this. No, that's only for bad bitches. You just don't qualify. That's all. Hey, I'm just saying.
Let me address the chat. Mr. Darkest the Navigator, welcome to the Gangster Lifestyle. I think you come here sometime, but I know your man. I know your man Carlos Red. I know his channel got canceled, but thank you for coming over here. So he says, he says the odds are in the favor for single men. it's the women who don't understand how the numbers and how it's not in their favor, right?
Yeah.
Then Khalil goes on to say, Khalil, we still waiting for you to hit the link. Khalil goes on to say, you don't need a lot of men that go overseas to make the rest of us look bad, because I haven't seen any of you come back with any wives.
But let me ask you a question.
Who the fuck said they looking to go grab a wife? That's the whole thing.
Right.
Some people are just looking to party, brother. So Khalil, you've been in the panel before. Come on the panel, bro.
He comes on all the time.
Khalil,
man, you better
Khalil,
What you talking about, bro? Come on,
Khalil. Let's stop talking about guys going overseas, because that's not what this topic is really about. Yes, it was mentioned because it was a part of the the video that we are reacting to, but it's not really that's not really where we going with it. Like your focal point is overseas. Why you keep focusing on overseas? We talking about here. See, let me tell you something. A lot of people, especially women, had a problem with the Godfather, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, right? But I always tell people, did you watch Kevin Samuels in 2013, 14, long before the High Value Man and all that? Did you watch him when he used to
be in the car?
Right.
Hell
right.
Yeah.
Did you watch him in the beginning where he used to start the live 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's go, right? This is the time that everybody should have been watching him. Even if you came to discover him during the lockdowns, you should have went back to his earliest materials where he was talking about all the colognes that Gans pulls out on the live, and then some. When he was talking about how to dress, right? When he was talking about the things that your father never taught you, part 1 and 2, which I always tell y'all to go watch. How to wipe your ass.
Plenty enough black men that didn't grow up with a father, unfortunately. But let's continue.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that he was talking about. Okay, now fast forward, he gets to the High Value Man. Now all these women feel entitled to have a High Value Man. Now, I saw a comment there by a brother by the name of The Matrix.
Right there.
I think his name is The Matrix. Okay. Here's the thing, and I agree with you 100%.
Read his comment.
I can't see it, because I'm on what you call it.
Okay, well let me read his comment before you go on. Not going to say all, but the majority of women care about finance. My woman cares about having the better things in life, aka money. Go ahead.
Right
women
now,
of course.
Right now, listen to this. Listen to this. Here's the thing. Let's look at a man. A man is a protector. Well, how do you figure? He's a man. If somebody comes in his household unannounced and trespassing, the family is going to depend on the man who's built like a fighter, a warrior, broad shoulders, big solid arms, to defend his household. So 1, a man should be a protector, right? Number 2, a man should be a provider. But here's the thing. In today's, it's not 1970. It's not 1960. It's not 1950 and below, where women were in the house, where women didn't have the same rights as men, where women stayed home and they were the daycare. They were the babysitters. They were the ones that their occupation was Take Care of Home. That's a nice song by Dave Hollister. Listen to it. Take Care of Home. They took care of home. So you never had to worry about all this craziness that's going on with the PDF filers and all this other stuff. You never had to worry about that because guess what? The kids were with their mother, the nurturer. She was the boss. That's why they say the boss in the crib is the woman. That's where that comes from. She runs the house. If you go back into medieval times, watch some of these old shows with the kings, the Tudors, and all that. Guess who was running the castle? The queen. The man, yeah, he was sitting there. He was sending the armies out. He was actually in the battlefield himself, but the queen was running home. Now, here in 2025, like Smoke said earlier, average salary of a man in the United States is $42,000.
We 26 now, baby. We 26.
Right, 26. My bad. So I'm not accepting. Yeah, I'm not accepting it. And yeah, April Fools. That's the first day of the new year. But anyway,
really, exactly.
Yeah. So and then women now, believe it or not, are making more money than men.
In some instances.
And that's in some instances. But a good portion of women are making a lot of money because they're spending most of their years, their youthful years and their fertile years building careers to where they get to the point 35, 40, and now they're looking to start a family. Now they're looking to settle down. But at that point in time,
half of them bitches is just hood rats, dog. We give some percentage of trying to get up there and get up to the ladder, and I agree with a percentage spend most of their years doing that. The other half ain't doing shit but waste their time popping out babies from random niggas and shit like that. So I'm not gonna say like put all these broads on a pedestal because half of these bitches ain't even finished high school.
There you go.
Say the other half, say 51 or 49% that spent all your good years while you look good, wasting your time on a career and all that. Yeah, it's too late now. I get it. But like we can't say all of these broads are up there. Like, nah, half of these bitches still ain't shit. I hate to say it. And I'm sorry.
It's
trash.
It's true. It's true.
That's why they so thirsty for a nigga that's making all this money because they don't got the drive to make their own fucking money or do shit with themselves, but lay down, cock over in doggy, or lay on their back and cock their legs up. Or jump on their knees. That's all that most of these broads skills set. That's as far as most of the skill set that these bitches got right now because they think they can fuck their way to the top or fuck their way to a good man. But number one, if you're gonna do that, you got to be a bad bitch. But so half of these bitches ain't even going to school, getting degrees and doing all.
Right. You gotta be the vibe. You gotta be the vibe. You gotta be the broad. Huh?
I say yeah, because half of them ain't doing shit anyway.
Yeah.
Half of them.
You know what I'm saying?
But half of them ain't.
So this delusion, you know, is just insane. And it needs to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like I said a while ago, y'all women are passing up genuinely good guys that y'all can build something with for a pipe dream. Then when you get the pipe dream and pipe down and tossed to the side, now you want to know where the genuine good guys is at. Okay. Genuine good guys said, you know what? I'm tired of this. Let me take my talents over to Brazil where there's fit women. Let me take my talents over to Colombia where there's some fit women and beautiful women. Let me do those things, right?
I got a baddie, black.
You know what I'm saying?
Black Colombian, just for the records. Oh yeah, I got me a nice Afro Latina.
Right? And then
check this out.
And then
if y'all think that them Colombian women is a dirty foot, you are sadly mistaken. Go ahead, OG Davis.
Nah,
and then watch this. And then watch this. Now, what do you got left? Well, you got a dude, unfortunately, that just ain't got no drive. Don't want to do nothing but play video games all day and smoke bud. So now you giving him a PlayStation 7 or whatever's out now, loading his bank account, and all he got to do is smash. And then you walk around, this is my life. I'm so sad. This is unfair. New me, 2006. I'm walking in my own heels. You know what I'm saying? Like the affirmation girls. Ain't nothing wrong with affirmations, but y'all killing me because y'all so tough with these affirmations. And you know, I'm not accepting this and I'm not accepting that. And then meanwhile, you still accepting it. So what gives?
Something wrong with these broads. Like for example, Christmas holiday. I had my cousin over, one of my 2 female cousins, my niece. You know, they were all over the joint. You know, we rocking out. She bring the boyfriend. So now the older one hollers at me like the day before, like, yeah, you know, do me a favor, holler at this nigga because he ain't shit. Basically, not saying that, but he ain't shit. He's a bum ass motherfucker. He sit in the house and smoke weed all day. Meanwhile, my other cousin's a manager for a big company making good money, but she's housing a homeless bum motherfucker. I'm like, Ma, but the only problem is that she's somewhat overweight and she doesn't qualify for the type of nigga she deserves because her physical aesthetics don't provide that. You understand? So she's making all this money, but she can't get a decent dude. So she got to be with a bum ass nigga. I'm like, this nigga ain't got a job or nothing. I'm like, let me try to put this nigga on to something. Yo, son, what's up? You got a license? You can drive? You can do that? Nah, I ain't my license suspended. I'm like, what do you do? The nigga 36. The nigga is just a bum ass nigga. I'm like, nigga, you got to take your bitch ass to Home Depot or something and get a little overnight stock the shelves job. Do something, you piece of shit, motherfucker. Because I'm going to be on your ass in a minute and I'm going to pull up over that crib and throw you the fuck out myself in X amount of days. Because I'm not really with that dumb shit. But the problem is with our sisters is they fuck around. You do all of that. Put all this work in, degree, this, that, and the other. But you didn't take care of your body and take care of yourself. So now you're making all this money, but you don't look good enough to get the kind of man you deserve, unfortunately. And I'm saying this about my own family. So you know I'm keeping it real. Like mine, you overweight. You don't, and you're a baby mama, and you overweight. And I told you from the very beginning, this nigga, when the first time she came in, I'm pregnant, this nigga don't love you. He was just fucking you. And I'm not trying to ever say kill black babies, this, that, and other. I say this may not be it. Like this nigga has never one time went to see this child. And we talking 9 years later. Like these are the kind of motherfucking bitch ass bozo niggas that these women love, and it's insane to me. I'm looking at her like, are you out of your fucking mind? But then at the same time, I'm looking at her like a nigga that's making a little 60, 70, 80K can get a better looking chick. You understand what I'm saying? Because she didn't take, you know, so black women, do not fuck around and get lazy with your body. Keep yourself intact. And because then you can qualify for the men you want. Because if you don't, you're just gonna be stuck with some bum ass video game, weed smoking, goofy ass motherfuckers. And then you got a nigga that in the family that can put a nigga on like, I can get you hired, nigga. You got a job? I mean, you got a license? License suspended. I'm like, you a total bum, nigga. You're a fucking bum.
But guess what?
Why you giving your pussy to a bum? This is crazy to me. But
guess what,
you know what? Nobody else is trying to holler at her because she don't got that look, because she let herself go. She was such a cutie back in the days, but she let herself go, and now you look crazy, became a baby mama, and now you're gonna be unhappy because you're never gonna get what you're looking for.
And this is what it is. You said she was a cutie back in the days. Now she overweight. She overweight with a baby. Overweight with a baby by a bum.
By a bum, and now she's with another bum.
Now she's with another bum.
In the house. Now she's with another bum. Like, mom. Like,
how old is she? How old is she?
She's 37. He's 36. But what I'm saying is that she just fucked. She just it's a bad look. It's a bad look. I'm like, Mom, you got to toss this nigga. Like, he can't. What the fuck you gonna? This nigga, you giving this nigga an allowance to sit home and smoke weed? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? If you down and out, nigga, all right, you sit the fuck home with no vices. You ain't gonna be sitting home drinking and smoking weed and shit. You're gonna be sitting your dumb ass home on a computer trying to find a fucking job. That's what you're gonna be doing, nigga. But
and guess what? Guess what?
They're happy to have anything instead of nothing. That's how these black women are. And I hate to say it, and that's my family. And it's nauseating to see this type of behavior. Go ahead, I'll land.
And here's what the problem is, because there's a lot of women out there like that. So now overweight with 2 babies by 2 bums. Now when you turn 40, you're gonna start saying, ain't no good men out here. All these niggas ain't shit. No, it was plenty of good men out here, but you didn't want
shit.
You didn't want him. You didn't want the man that was about shit when you was younger and good looking, right? Now you wait till you 40.
Well, she wanted the man, but the man didn't want her. He just wanted to fuck her until he got her pregnant. And when she turned up pregnant, he said, "Fuck you, bitch." That's pretty much what happened. I hate to be raw dog about talking about my family, but that's pretty much what happened. And I'm like, you don't want to do this. This nigga don't want you. You know, just something you may want to consider moving forward. And you know
what I'm saying is,
black women want a baby to be feeling validated.
I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about the majority. of women.
Yeah, whatever. Talk about her. I'm telling you the story.
You gonna wait. You gonna wait.
The story.
You gonna wait till you turn 40. Then you gonna start saying, "Ain't no good men out here. All these niggas ain't shit." No, the niggas you fuck with ain't shit.
Yeah, you gave bum niggas your pussy. Exactly.
Right. And now you at 40. Homeboy over here that was about shit, done built himself up. He is that 6-figure nigga, right? Now you want to get with him. You want him to come along. He making 100, 150, maybe 250,000.
Yeah.
You want him to come along and support 2 kids.
Nope. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It's
you better
plenty
be a
of
bad
motherfuckers.
bitch. Look. If you want that, you better be a 10. You better be a motherfucking 9 or a 10. And that might still not work for you, nigga. You better be a 9 or a 10 with an outstanding personality and making a little money. That's taking care of yours.
I'm gonna get to you in a minute.
I doubt it. And that's what the nigga with kids are.
Khalil, I'm gonna get to you in a minute, but what you need to do is hit this link. But what I'm saying is plenty of men out here that's about
Khalil, get the fuck out of here, Khalil. Pull up on the panel or shut the fuck up. You talking crazy.
He always comes on the panel. But check it.
I know. I've been on the panel with him. I'm just trolling him. Go ahead.
Check it. These women, and shout out to Cat Williams. He was the one who said it first. You need to figure out what about you and your pussy keeps attracting ain't shit niggas. Because there's plenty of dudes out here that's about shit, that's about business. But that man, like I said before, a man that's about his business is always busy. You know what I'm saying? So it's plenty of, but you women need to figure out what is it about you and your pussy that keeps attracting ain't shit niggas. Maybe it's ain't shit pussy.
It could be that, and it could be another factor that factors into it. Right, you got to remember the nigga that's not on the grind and on the hustle, he got all day, 24 hours to stay in bitches' ears and trying to, yeah, come see me. Niggas available, a bum nigga with no job or nothing going is available 24 hours to give bitches attention. So bitches really want attention at the same time. So they want one nigga for attention, one nigga to pay for shit. This is bad bitches, mind you. A bad bitch want a nigga to show the attention, then somebody that's financing and this, that, and the other. You know, they want to have everything. But for example, with my cuz, right? For example, with her, this nigga is a bum and he looks like a piece of shit too. So it's like, if you want to be with a nigga that's a 2, if you think you a 2 and you want to be with a nigga that's a 2, there are plenty of niggas that's out there that's a 2 with a job. You got niggas that are 2s with jobs. Give your pussy to a nigga that's a 2 with a job. She's a 4. I'll say she's a 4. Give your pussy to a nigga, not a 2 that has no job and has a drug habit. Give your pussy to a 2 that goes to work every day. That's my suggestion. Does that make sense? Does it make sense? A nigga that at least ain't, even if he smoke weed, he ain't got to ask you for the money. A nigga that can at least support his fucking self. This is crazy to me.
Makes sense to me. Let me read Khalil's chat. Khalil, I know what you're doing. You need to stop what you're doing and come on this panel. Y'all gotta stop listening.
Stop reading that nigga shit.
y'all gotta stop listening.
Don't even read that nigga shit.
No, because he's saying something that I want to address. He's saying y'all got to stop listening to these women on the internet because women in real nice life are not like that. Now, he's telling us to stop listening to women on the internet. No, Khalil, tell the women to stop listening to other women on the internet. Because that's what's going on.
Tell the women to stop listening to better looking bitches. They're listening to better looking bitches talking, and they think that they're the better looking bitch too, but they're usually not. So it's a handful of bad bitches that go on there. Yo, nigga, you gotta have money, you gotta have this, you gotta have that, but that's a bad bitch. But then you got the 5 or the 4 that wants to run with the same rhetoric that the bad bitches runs with, but you don't qualify because you're not a 9 or a 10. It's simple mathematics. Bitch, you don't look good enough to ask for the things that you're asking for. It's simple mathematics, bro. It's just like a broke nigga. You want this bad bitch that's on the internet saying, hey, nigga, you better make this, that, and the other. You got to make 500,000, this, that, and the other, and you a nigga that make 20, and you trying to holler at this bitch. It doesn't, the math, the numbers don't equal. It doesn't add up. It's out of your fucking range.
The math ain't mathing.
You know? The math ain't mathing. So bum bitches listening to bad bitches and trying to emulate what they saying, that's an L. That's an L. Them bum ass bitches gonna be alone forever talking that talk.
Mm-hmm.
And if they do get picked up by a nigga that got a little something, half of them don't qualify and don't know how to, like you say, talk to or deal with a nigga that's making some kind of decent money. So he's just gonna look at you as you a hood rat. I hope you can fuck and suck good. And after a couple of episodes, you're just gonna get ghosted. Because all you had to bring to the table was your booty and your coochie and whatever, but you still was ghetto. You was still raggedy. You still didn't know how to hold a fork or use a fork and knife properly at the dinner table. Y'all bitches, these bitches be garbage. I'm sorry to say it, but like, shit is trash. Like, bum bitches expecting the most. Like, ma, you a bum bitch. Stay with them bum niggas. That's it. Like, that's the reality. That's the reality. You know what I'm saying? I fucked some bitches that definitely fucked a lot of bitches that didn't qualify to be a wife. But when I found a woman that qualified to be a wife, bing, 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 you won. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can't just look good. You have to have more to it. You have to have a whole package. That's what gets you over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not I have experienced gobbling glizzies for 20 years. That don't mean shit. Most bitches do.
Gobbling glizzies from broke niggas, from bum.
Yeah, from bum niggas at that. Yeah, bum niggas at that. After you done bought the weed and the Henny from them, and then they got you pregnant and shitted on you.
Yep.
Like, I'm sorry to be wilding. I'm wilding right now, but I'm keeping it greasy.
Nah,
I'm wilding.
You keeping it 100.
I'm keeping it greasy right now. I'm sorry, Gans. Know what I mean? But what it is. Know what I mean? I've been over that shit. I stopped dating in the hood fucking 20-something years of fucking go. Like, I'm like, this shit is garbage. Taking my fucking talents elsewhere, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a bunch of fucking raggedy ass bitches. And the quality of women has declined because we Gen X niggas. And for y'all younger brothers, I feel so sorry for you. These bitches don't even know how to clean themselves up now. I was watching a wild YouTube video real quick, and I'm gonna land real quick because I'm sorry to talk too fucking much. But I'm on a roll from earlier.
Yeah, you rocking. Go ahead.
Respectfully. Yo, I see, oh man, this is so crazy. I seen some shit, right? Damn, I'm talking so fucking much, I lost my train of thought. But it was just about some YouTube shit about earlier on. This dude came on the live and said, you know what? For us Gen X niggas, women don't even smell the same no more. He said, I had 4 or 5 bitches in the back of the car. And I'm thinking, you know, some younger Jones, whatever, you know, he playing his sugar daddy, you know what I mean? He doing his sugar daddy, you know, his trick on, you know what I mean? He got a car full of some younger bitches in the car. He said, man, I've been doing this for so many years. I remember in the 90s, I got bitches in the car. It smelled like all kind of shit, cocoa butter and this, that, and the other. He's like, these bitches got bad breath. They smell all like liquor and weed. I'm like, yeah, this is a whole generation of bum bitches. It's just, not speaking for all, of course, but it's just so, like, the broads want to be like thugs and the bitches want to be niggas, and it's so terrible, man. It's horrible.
Yo, Gans.
Branded. It's horrible.
Yo, Gans, you just got that text I sent you?
No, I didn't even look at
All
my
right,
phone.
Check it out,
check
baby.
that text. Check that text I sent you, and bring that video on the big screen, and start it at 1900, from 1900 to 2056.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see that. Facts.
yo, this is one of my favorite clips
Africa has
of all time. Bring it on the no. Bring it on the big screen.
Yeah. I gotta see whose it is.
It's the Bittersweet Podcast.
Yeah.
And bring it all the way to 1900. Yo, Smoke, I know you saw this, Smoke. This is one of my favorite videos.
Let's check it out. Hey, yo, Khalil, watch your fucking mouth, nigga. Don't start talking stupid because you don't know the facts, nigga. I didn't bring no fucking body nowhere. The whole thing is, you may be a goofy ass nigga, and you may know when you travel, you only know bitches that don't got visas or don't got money, but you dead wrong, nigga. Dirty. My family got more money than you. You a bum ass nigga. I seen that little dirty back porch you sitting on, nigga. That shit look little. Your house look little, nigga. You like a little nigga with little money, and you look crazy. So stop talking stupid. That's a fact. Because I'm not that nigga. So stop it. This is where the trolling stops, nigga. Stop talking stupid because you're a goofball, nigga. I'm not that nigga. Stop it.
Be respected. None of us can do better than the continent we come from.
Fair use.
A lot of the dilemmas that get sent in from my listeners talk about struggling to find a man who
Struggling
dates.
to find what kind of. A big difference between the snow bunny and the African queen is the snow bunny will find a black man in progress.
Black women are willing to hold it down for the man. I feel like we're always there supporting them. If anything, black women get the short end of the stick.
If it ain't nappy, I ain't happy.
Yo, bring it to 1900. 1900.
That's crazy.
I seen this live when it was happening. I think we were supposed to talk about it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Bring it to 1900. Fair use.
Be honest, my queen. They already answered for you. They said hell to the nizzo.
Yeah. Look.
Why not, though? Why do you have a problem with that? Given the atmosphere of racism and economic oppression that black men suffer in Australia, why would you have a
But what
problem
are black
investing
men
in your
subject
king?
to that women are not? We're
Say that
going
again.
through the same thing.
True, but it operates differently. The racism against black men is significantly more aggressive than the racism against black women. Now, I don't want to get into an oppression Olympics because I agree with you. We all suffer and we suffer together. But a man's primary responsibility is to be a provider. And we don't feel adequate as men when we can't provide. So your king, who you love, who you've been dating for 2 or 3 years, is saying, baby, invest in me for these 18 to 24 months. And I promise you, I will cross that finish line. You're still reluctant.
I'm
Why?
reluctant. I'm reluctant. As my husband, if we were married and something like that happened, of course, I would
Here
be
we go.
open to doing that.
But
Here
would
we
you be
go.
open to even marrying him
shit.
if he was not the provider you needed him to be? He's saying, help me level up so I can become the person you want to marry. He's asking you to help him level up.
I think
Let me tell you why you're reluctant. And I don't have a problem with your reluctance, but I want to explain something.
Okay.
And I want all my young sisters to hear me. A big difference between the snow bunny and the African queen is the snow bunny will find a black man in progress. She will find him on the job. She will find him on the university. And that snow bunny will see a black man with potential and she will invest in him. She will help him level up. And then when the sisters see him 5 years ago, 5 years later, he's a millionaire. And the sisters say, look at that sellout. He went and got a white girl. But guess what? When he was looking for a sister to help him level up, to invest in him, none of them wanted it. You know why? Too many black women want a finished product. Black women have to stay with me. Black women have to stop expecting men to be a finished product. It's harder on us. Help him level up. Stay with me. Help him level up and become what you need him to be. Because the big reason why these snow bunnies are running off with black men is they're meeting them when they have nothing, but they believe in their vision. And black women are waiting for him to cross the finish line. And by the time he crosses the finish line, the snow bunny then snatched him already.
I disagree, and I think that I'm basing it on case studies. I've seen I know black women. I'm friends with black women.
You can stop it there.
You know, I can when I see the dating issues that happen. Sorry, the mic.
No, we good. Go ahead.
She said, I disagree.
I disagree.
Well, check it.
If you got all these whores yelling, I want a bowl or I want this, I want that, that's a finished product, bitch.
Yeah.
It's a finished product.
The white girl is there. The white girl is there when all the colleges are looking at him when he's in high school.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Because it's
the
the
black
long
girl,
range.
the black girl, she wants to show up at the draft.
Yeah, they want to show up after they want to show up after the nigga that did all the work. Like he said, finished product. They want the finished product. Because it's too easy. It's too easy. It's easy to go for the finished product. Because it's just like any other thing, right? It's just like a lazy nigga. You want the money, but you don't want to go to work. What the fuck? It just doesn't fall out of the sky. You want the money, but you don't want to work for it. You want everything, but you don't want to put the work in. So to get it, you got to put the work in. And that's the whole thing. So if they're going to play the long game and they're going to put the work in, so be it. Then they get the reward at the end. But if you just looking for a reward at the end of the rainbow, bitch, good luck. Because there's a lot of people waiting at the finish line. A whole lot of motherfuckers waiting at the finish line. That's a fact. So you just stand in the crowd after that. At that point, you with the crowd. You stand in the crowd waiting for a nigga in the finish line and hope you get noticed. My bad. Go ahead.
Nah, you good, Smoke. You know what's so crazy? The craziest relationship that I see on screen is Ayesha Curry and Steph Curry.
Oh, that's so crazy.
Now here's the wild thing. Okay. They was what were they, high school sweethearts or whatever?
Yeah.
Steph Curry goes through high school, goes through college, gets in the NBA. Doesn't look like he's going to be anything in the NBA after the first couple of years of injuries. Then he becomes the beast.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Then he becomes a beast. Right? Mm-hmm. Contract, everything. They had a couple of kids together.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl is complaining. Now, what
before? Mm-hmm. She wanted to be a whore. She was the whore phase because she stuck with the nigga through his process, but she thought he was going to be a high school basketball coach, not an NBA superstar.
Right.
She thought the ceiling was only so high, so she was. But now that he gets all the attention, all the love, and she's like, "Fuck, I did all this, and now I never got a chance to be a whore now." So she wants to get slutted out by Tekashi and everybody, and Drake and everybody now. You know.
Yeah. But here's the wild part, Smoke. The wild part is you got a guy who doesn't give you no trouble. He ain't in the streets. He home at night. He ain't running the streets with a bunch of women. The boy's a good Christian boy. He goes to work and comes home. Throws the money in your account, doesn't say anything.
No scandal, no caught with hoes and all of this.
Nothing.
He ain't on the video in the after party like bitch ass LeBron. He ain't doing all of that. He just minding his business and laying low. And this bitch want to be a whore.
That's the part that, like, why? Like, what the fuck?
She never got a chance to be a whore, so she's like, fuck it, I want to be a whore now. Like, it's insane. It's totally wild. It's insane to me. But you know, each individual, man, she's a bad look. You know what I'm saying? She's a bad look. And nothing's guaranteed to work. No marriage is guaranteed to work. And you never know. A bitch could hit a switch at any time. That's the, you know what I'm saying? That's the crazy shit about it.
Like you, so basically what you're saying is you need a guy to fuck you until your legs can't stand. You need a guy that is constantly in the street treating you dirty, having a whole harem of other broads, and this guy, he just goes to play ball, talks with the team, comes home, probably makes love to you, goes to sleep, gets up in the morning, prays, read his Bible, eat breakfast, chill with the kids, probably bring the kids to school and get them off the bus, and then and then goes to work.
It's too boring for her. This whore needs excitement. She needs excitement in her life. That's what it is. Trust me, when that nigga's out of town, she's probably driving around looking to pick up random niggas on the street to eat a glizzy. She comes off as that type of person. Because remember at one point, she was becoming a little chubby chaser. She was a little chubby wubby. And then one point, like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, she had this total complete I got skinny makeover and started posing naked and doing all of this slutty shit. I would have dumped that whore right there. I'd have been like, all right, baby, take half of this money and get the fuck up out of here because you ain't nothing but a strumpet. Get your whole ass the fuck out of here. This bitch, you want to lose weight and hey, man, lose weight to look good for me. Not to be showing yourself naked all over for everybody else because she's looking for other Johnsons to slide up on. That's all it is. And it is what it is. But at that point, that's when the relationship has expired. So he should have cut this bitch off 4 or 5 years ago when she started doing that. And, he didn't because he figured it's cheaper to keep her. But in reality, it's not worth it. You have plenty of money. You'll never spend that amount of money in your life. Give this bitch half and go about your life and be happy. Don't be stressed out over no whore. That's the reality of the fact.
This is
if you got 50 trillion or 50,000. Give this bitch half and live happily without no headache. Worrying about what this whore is doing behind your back when you're at work and shit like that is not fun, I'm sure. He's shooting threes and she's taking threesomes. Like, what is that? You gotta recognize that see it, man. That's a fact. I don't give a fuck if you invested in it. You gotta be like, I want out. I'm willing to cut my losses and keep it moving. Facts.
Yo, that's insane, bro.
It's bad business, man. Some bros just can't give the world to a bitch and she'll be like, I need the moon. You give her the whole planet. She like, I need a moon and a sun also. You give the bitch the moon and the sun. Give me a Mars too, nigga.
I was looking for the clip about the chick that said the bus driver wasn't good enough for her.
Oh, unless she owns the bus. Oh, that bitch. Oh, she she got pregnant by a random nigga. Well, she went to the sperm bank and got random sperm because she couldn't find a man. You remember? You see what happened with her, right?
That's the broad. That's the TV broad, right?
What was her
same
name?
bitch that's like, if he owned the bus, I would. And Ivana or whatever was like, bitch, you wildin', right? So the crazy shit is this bitch a year or two later ended up getting an artificial insemination. She went to a sperm bank and got a random homeless nigga that jerked off in a test tubes. She got a random DNA from God knows who. What a piece of shit.
Her name?
Bitch.
What was her name?
I don't
know.
Ain't she the
one?
Cute too.
Ain't that the Joy? What's her name? Joy something.
I don't know, but she was a cutie. She was a cutie, but she was a dumb bitch.
Yeah.
She got random semen from a sperm. You know, you got homeless niggas that's running up in there to jerk off in container for a little chump change to eat.
Right, Ebony something.
She got a random sperm from a nigga that could have been a maniac. What kind of bitch is this? Do you not understand science, biology, DNA? But that's a dumb bitch for you. It's a dumb bitch for you. That kid is probably going to grow up to be a maniac because it's the DNA of a man. And this dumb whore that has all this money is too stupid to understand science, DNA, and how that works. It's insane to me.
And Cheyenne Bryant, forget it. She the worst. Cheyenne Bryant, fake doctor Cheyenne Bryant.
Oh Lord.
That talk all that mess and trying to set people up, and she ended up with a lesbian from the WNBA.
with a fucking she-man. Like, yeah. Bitches.
Yo. Oh man.
When I see these hoes talking and ranting and all that shit on TV, on YouTube and all this, I just look at it as entertainment. Because half of them don't know, they just talking. We know better. We know the logics and the mechanics of how some of these bros operate. Total senselessness.
Yo, Khalil, nobody said anything about bringing abroad from abroad. So what are you talking about? We're talking about
Dumb nigga talking about
America.
his chats no more. He's still glazing, I guess. What happened? You jealous, nigga? You jealous? You in your 2 million square foot mansion home alone with no bitches? What's wrong with you, you lame, goofy ass motherfucker?
We talking about America. We ain't even talking about overseas.
You a goofball because my shorty's from overseas and she a bad bitch and she black, and you don't understand that some people have money overseas. Not everybody's a poor dusty foot like you, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? You sound like a fucking bozo, and you just glazing at this point. So eat a glizzy and keep up the good work, or pull up on the panel and be a man, nigga, because you sound pussy. Sorry to be wild on niggas in the chat, but you talking stupid, nigga. And I'm not even reading what you saying, but you a goofy ass nigga. Like, nigga, fuck wrong with you.
Okay,
you
here we go. Fair use.
Some of us, quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all, they are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
if he owns the bus? If he owns
No.
it. If he owns the bus,
That's a problem. That's a
I know
problem.
niggas that drive
That's
the
a
van down
problem.
Merritt Boulevard
Because
that
the
own the bus.
standards and requisites, and I'm not talking about him laying on his sofa playing video games all day. I'm not talking about that. But the standards and the criteria that we use to measure men is off for who we are as women and who they are in this society.
Khalil, she wouldn't date you. She won't date you, Khalil.
Khalil home alone in his big house, sitting on the back porch with a bottle alone. Khalil.
Khalil, you are on this panel every time I go live, and a subject that you like, you choose not to come on this panel. Why?
What? I gotta leave the panel for this weird ass nigga to pull up or something? You want me to leave so Khalil can pull up and he can talk and feel like, you know what I mean? Because he's doing a lot of typing and shit.
We can have a discussion as gentlemen.
I mean, it's all good. I can leave the panel if Khalil, you know, if he wants to come up and he don't feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying?
Don't leave the panel. Khalil, listen, Khalil's a professional troll. He likes to troll.
You can't troll me, nigga. I'm the troll, nigga. You can't troll the troll. You can't troll the troll that got the slickest lines, the biggest mouth, and all that, nigga. I talk my shit, so I don't give a fuck what you saying, Khalil. You seem like a bitch nigga because you scared to pull up on the panel. I seen you on the panel before. We seen you and we heard you, and you was a weirdo. You was a weirdo when I seen you on the panel last time I was on here, and you still a weird ass nigga. Respectfully, I'm sorry to interject so much shit, but if you want to talk shit in the chat, nigga, talk your shit, but I ain't that nigga.
Come to the panel, Khalil.
Person or online, nigga. But let's stay focused. Let's not get sidetracked. Yeah, let's not get sidetracked by goofy niggas in the chat.
I want to switch gears because Smoke, you know more about this subject than I do.
What we got? Let's talk about it.
These dudes that got their YouTube channels canceled. Let's go there.
Let's talk about it.
So
yeah, I did a live the other day. You know, because I've been the talk of the town. Real quick, we got a bunch of I don't like for example, let's start with the Giamo Jackson. He did a live a couple of weeks ago. Somebody put it in the group chat that he was like, yo, my channel might get taken because he allegedly did some shit with something with a chick. And maybe that's why I say, if you're doing content, filming content with broads for your channel, right? You know, they may say, yeah, it's okay, put it YouTube, this, that, and the other. But then if the relationship goes sour or say, you know, apparently he was rocking with a joint and it was good for him to throw the shit on YouTube. Like, yeah, you good to put it up there. But I guess the relationship went sour. Maybe she asked him for a stimulus check or something. And he was like, I ain't got it. And then she got mad and turned on the nigga and reported the nigga channel allegedly. This is all allegedly that from what he was saying, you know, delete that video, you know, all that dumb shit. So I think he knew that it was incoming down the line, because I think that they may have notified him that there's a potential issue. So he did a live a couple of weeks ago saying, I think they're going to take my channel. So I think he expected it. Some of the other dudes, like you got Mentuition, they got demonetized again. You know, they got canceled like fucking how many times already? So that's not new to them niggas. They don't care. They'll just be back with a new channel if they ever cancel. They you know how they get down. You can't.
They gonna come. They gonna come right back. They gonna come right back. Monetize.
Yeah, monetized or not, YouTube does not realize it's hard to kill Mentuition, nigga. Them niggas will be right back. But the channel was still popping. No, the channel is popping, but I think they took the monetization from him. I mean, from them. Who else? Skylar, the Rosen, the weirdo, Skylar, the strange guy. Weird. I don't say he's a weirdo. I ain't got no smoke for the nigga, but he just was a strange kind of individual. He came off a little strange. Remember when the shit got hot with Floyd in Brazil? He was like a Brazil thinger. Shit got hot. He went home for the holidays. This had nothing to do with Floyd, of course, because I don't think they ever collaboed or he fucks with Floyd. But he was trolling. Hey, I'm home in my mom's basement. You know, he went home for the holidays, I guess. And he's like, hey, man, I'm going to be renting out my apartment in Brazil until November. It's free and this, that, and the other. And blah, 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 blah. But then he was trolling because somebody said, oh, he popped back up in Brazil again. So he was trolling. But then YouTube said, okay, troll, this party's over. And they pulled the plug on that nigga's shit also. So congratulations, Skylar. You played yourself. Who else got their shit taken?
Goofy Floyd.
Well, Floyd, obviously, yeah, they had to take that fucking, lock that nigga under the jail. I hope them boys are having some fun with him now. Shit, I hope they catch that other retarded nigga too. I wish that fucking short bus shorty. That would have been fire. Lock this dumb nigga up and give him some pedo charges. That would have been fire. That would have been so fire. But yeah, let me see who else. The other dude that they said he had clean cut material and he got his shit taken.
Carlos Red.
Carlos, yeah. I never seen the channel before, but word on the street has it he wasn't even greasy. But it could be somebody that has been featured on the channel previously, maybe filing a complaint, because I think that could be, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
like if somebody was part of your content,
I think I know why he got his channel canceled.
But tell me what you think, because I don't know nothing about him. I just heard the name before, but I don't know. What's your take on it?
He was talking a whole lot of greasy talk about damn, why I can't think of his name right now. Homeboy with the dreads from Brooklyn.
From Brooklyn. Wait. Dreads, Brooklyn. Who? A content creator?
He's a big YouTuber.
From Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that? Not travel, just something different.
Oh,
space.
He's not travel. He's just in this. He talks.
Brooklyn. I don't know.
Matter of fact, this is exactly why why Carlos Red got his channel canceled, because he was talking that pedo talk on him. Why can't I think?
Accusations.
Accusations.
With no allegedly. You gotta have allegedly. You gotta follow with allegedly, baby.
Yeah.
Everything is alleged.
Allegedly.
Everything is allegedly. Mm-hmm.
Why can't I think of his name right now? And I'm not.
It don't matter.
I watch his channel, but I'm not subscribed to him. And he pulls up. He's always in Razor Ray's chat.
I'm not sure, but so was there any evidence? Any information sustaining these pedo allegations that he was cooking on homie about allegedly? So, you know, if you're talking about something, like where did the information is there, you know what I'm saying? Where there's smoke, there's fire, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, was there anywhere in particular that he got that information from?
Supposedly, I don't know. Supposedly, and this is allegedly, there was a tape of the dude saying that No, not Caribbean Casanova Passport Life. This dude he's a big YouTuber.
Yeah, CC is a big glazer. There's a difference.
He's Donatello of the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, stick man, nigga with the stick.
Yeah.
The nigga with the stick and a glaze around his mouth. Go ahead, continue.
But yeah, Carlos Red was talking, putting a whole lot of pedo talk on him. Supposedly, there's no information that it was him on the tape or anything. So don't come from my channel. But supposedly,
there may have been defamation type talk. You talking like possibly?
So allegedly, there was a video of him, not a video, a tape of him. Let me finish what I'm saying. Allegedly, there was a tape of him saying that once she gets her period, it's good to go.
Holy shit. These niggas is wilding.
That's why Carlos Red
on them.
That's why Carlos Red got
nail that NYC. They're gonna nail NYC.
What's good?
They're gonna nail NYC too. What's good, nigga? You talking real greasy. Fuck you talking about?
Yo, why is your mouth so dirty, man? Show some discipline and relax. You don't have to talk like a tough guy, man, because it's not gonna work on me, man. I'm a soldier, man. It's not gonna work on me. So just relax.
I don't care. You the only nigga that been in the service before?
Yes,
you the only soldier?
I ain't saying that.
You
I'm
the
just
super
telling
soldier?
you who I
You took
am.
Captain America serum, nigga?
I'm just telling you, I'm
Stop
battle
it.
tested. That tough guy talk don't work, brother.
Shut up.
Just relax. Because if you
Nigga,
saw me in
shut up.
person,
I'm
it wouldn't
relaxed.
be like that.
I'm relaxed, but
Just
when you start
relax.
talking crazy on me and
I
mine
said
in the
what I
chat
said.
room, I'm gonna respond, nigga.
Okay,
So
let
stop
me talk
it.
there, brother. I'm laying in bed with my lady, so I said, let me get up and talk for a
Go
second.
back to bed with your lady and shut up
No,
then.
no. I'm gonna talk now. You woke up a sleeping giant, brother. I'm gonna
You're
talk
not a
now.
giant. You a little nigga. Shut up. Go ahead. What you got to say, giant?
All
Go ahead,
the
sleeping giant.
gears. Where you get all these tough guys from, man? Come on. These computer
Bro.
guys are so tough.
No,
man.
the argument is with him. Take it with him.
Yo, why?
the
I don't
only
need
soldier,
you control the
nigga?
panel, control his mouth. He not letting me speak. Now,
Brother,
all I'm saying is you
speak.
came on here with a lot of hate for black women to justify your 30-foot Colombian. It's no reason to be like that,
Your
brother.
mama's a 30-foot Colombian, you bitch
Yeah,
ass
because
nigga.
I know you got a Stratus 1 or a Stratus 2.
Dirty.
I know you got a Stratus 1 or a Stratus 2. You do not got no Stratus
shit,
5.
nigga.
I know that.
Know nothing.
I
That's the
know,
wild
because
shit
ain't
about
no
it. You don't
Stratus
know
5.
nothing. You don't know
Her
me.
family ain't gonna let her fuck with no frail-looking nigga like you.
You don't know me.
I
You
know
don't
that.
know my family. You
I
don't
know
know.
you don't got a Stratus 5. I know
What
you
gives
don't.
you this information, big
You got a
man?
Stratus 1 or Stratus 2.
You ain't got shit.
You got a
but my
10-house
nuts in your
burial
mouth.
Columbia.
So shut the fuck up and
You
go
do
back
not
to
got
bed
no
with your little
Stratus 1 or
dusty black
Stratus 2,
bitch.
brother.
Shut up, nigga.
You do
Eat a
not got no
glizzy.
Stratus 1 or Stratus
Shut
2.
the
Let's
fuck
keep
up.
it real. Let's
I
keep it.
don't
You
give
got
a
a
fuck, nigga.
Stratus
I'm
1
Stratus 1
or
in the
Stratus
United
2.
States.
You do
I'm
not got
Stratus,
no
whatever the fuck
Stratus
you
5,
want to
brother.
call it, nigga.
Let's
It's not,
keep it
nigga,
real.
I'm in the US. I'm
Yo,
here.
show who you
I'm
are.
in New York,
Show your
nigga.
face. Show your
Shut the
face.
fuck up.
Be a man.
Nigga
Show
seen
your
my
face.
face
I'm
before.
right here.
You
I ain't going
what?
nowhere.
What
I'm
that
right here.
mean?
Show your face.
You're on
Let's
the
see your
internet.
moist.
You
Let's see your
goofy
moist looking
faggot.
ass. Talking all that shit like you a big dog. Like you
I am
you
a
a
big
10,
dog. And
like
niggas
you a big dog.
and
Like you
niggas
getting all these
online
fly
know
ass
me. They
women in
met
the
me.
city.
They seen mine. They been to my crib. I'm
Come
verified in
on,
this space,
man.
nigga. I
You
don't know
talk
who the
all
fuck
this
you are, but I'm
bullshit, but you won't
verified
show
here,
yourself.
nigga.
I'm right here. I
I'm
ain't hiding.
verified. Show
I'm
yourself.
right here.
What? What you gonna do if I came
I'm
up? You
not
gonna
gonna
punch me
do
in the
nothing
face
to
or
you
something? You
violently because I don't want
shut
to throw
up.
my life away. I live a great life, brother. Fuck, I want to do.
So
Why would I
shut up
talk
and go
tough?
back to
That's
bed with
you.
your bitch. Shut
That's
up.
you talking tough. Oh,
You man, it's not about being
I
tough, bro.
know
It's
you
not about
can't
being tough.
a
You was
one-on-one
talking
fight
shit.
because I'm in
You
great
was
shape.
talking
I
shit,
know you
and
can't.
I
I
was
know you
checking
can't
your
with me.
ass,
I
and
know
that's
you
the
can't
bottom
with me.
line.
I
You was
I
talking
will meet
shit
you
because you got
anywhere
mad
you
because you
want me
felt
to meet you.
offended.
I will meet you there. I know you
Shut up,
can't
you
with
pussy.
me. I
You
put my
ain't
life on
doing
the line.
nothing.
I
Gans,
know you.
do me a
Show
favor.
yourself.
I
You
see,
talk all
Gans.
this
All
shit.
right,
You do.
you
That's the
won.
problem.
You
You
won,
dudes
homie.
go overseas and
You
get a
won.
chick from overseas, and y'all
You
think
won.
y'all doing something. That's
You
Future and Rello's
won.
overseas begging out the same chicks
Nigga,
y'all get.
I met my
Come on.
Bro.
Stop. Don't start. We stuttering now. All that tough guy shit is out of you, bro. Now you're stuttering. All that tough guy shit is out of you.
Bro. Because
you talking waterboard.
You're talking, bro. All right, I'm glad you're finished now. Okay, you got mad because you felt that I was.
I'm not mad, brother. I'm not mad at all. I'm disappointed in this show.
What's the purpose?
Disappointed in this show. Black woman bad show.
You felt offended because something I said talking about
I
black
don't
women?
even know you to feel offended, man. Get out of your emotions, man. You sound like an Antoine Daniels wannabe, man.
What's your beef, little nigga? What's your beef, little nigga? What's your problem?
Little what the hell that's gonna prove?
Toy soldier? What's your beef? You're the only soldier. You're the only soldier, nigga.
Talk don't mean nothing, brother. That don't scare me.
Exactly. That's why you need to shut the fuck up and let the conversation on the live stream continue.
I was just commenting
with the live,
in the thing. You got violent and reckless for no reason. I'm making my comment.
You done?
You know why I called him a
Nobody's
30-foot Colombian? Because you was disrespecting black women.
And I started trolling. And that's it,
You
brother.
called
And
him
I'm
you disrespecting black women, so I'm gonna call the chicks you got a 30-foot Colombian, because I know you got a Stratus 1 or Stratus 2.
Good, because you don't know shit.
You ain't got a Stratus 5, brother, because her family will not fuck with no frail crackhead looking nigga like you, man. They will not let her get you. I know that. You look like one, nigga. You look like one. You out there. You look like one.
Really?
Frail as hell.
Really? You pussy, nigga. Shut up.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Gans, I'm very disappointed in this show, man. This is a disrespect the black woman show. I never thought you would take the show in that type of direction, brother. I never thought that.
I'm not just being disrespectful to black women.
Everything y'all say, y'all can't tell. So it's nothing good about the black women in America? That they all just what y'all said? They all want? Because I'm like,
see. Hold on.
You from Staten Island, Gans. D, you from where you from? D, Brooklyn, right?
I'm from Brooklyn.
When did we need money to bad girls? I grew up getting bad all my life.
Listen,
up until I stopped. When did we need money to get these women? I never had no problem getting a badass.
We don't. No.
Head and looked at it was like, damn, you bagged her, Khalil. What happened to style, charisma, personality?
Khalil, let me break something down to you.
Yeah, brother.
This is not a show to say anything bad about the black women, right? This is a show about the ladies in general. The problem is that a high percentage of who we're talking about, statistically speaking, is in favor of black women, right? Now, the goal at the end of all this was to drop gems on what could be done differently. Like I always say, the problem is everybody's looking to win the Powerball. Instead of going down and playing pick 10 or maybe pick 3 or pick 4, they want to win the big jackpot. And that doesn't only go for black women, that also goes for black men. And if you paid attention to what I said earlier, I said, men, don't think that we're here to bash black women and this is all we're going to talk about. We're going to get to y'all too.
I heard you say that, but that dude was that dude, that was his talking point. Was this
he was
black women.
He was speaking off of experience.
Like
he was speaking off of experience.
What that was like, I'm like,
Khalil, I could bring a whole bunch of dudes on this panel that's gonna talk that same talk. And
but
guess
so
what?
you
Hold on, Khalil.
no
Guess
more
what?
good black women out here. That's what
I was wishing my man came to the panel. I texted him the link. He doesn't travel overseas. And he talked the same talk about the women here in America. Smoke, you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
No, Smoke. Smoke.
That nigga, he stepped off a minute to get high. To take a
salute to Jim D's 8871.
Smoke stepped off for a minute to sniff a little cocaine.
Jim
Your mama
D's
did.
AA71. Salute.
Your mom sniffed the line off my nuts, nigga. Fuck out of here, you faggot
Barry,
ass
come
nigga.
back. Back like he never left.
Bitch ass nigga. Your mom's is sniffing lines off my nuts. So let's talk about it. Either you can shut
That's
the
not
fuck
gonna
up.
bother me, brother. I got too much discipline to let words get to me.
Either, so it don't matter. We just two troll
You
niggas
the
that's
one,
gonna keep
when
going
you
back and
start
forth. Let's
bringing
not
up
kill-
other
don't
people
kill the
like
live.
people mothers,
Don't
I know
kill
I
the
didn't crack
live,
the cheat
brother.
code with your moist ass.
Don't kill the live, brother. Let's continue.
I'm
Let's
not trying to kill a
the
lie. I'm
live.
trying to keep him in
Let's
green. You the
continue.
one with
All
the
right,
dirty mouth.
we finished with our back and forth. Let's continue. Let's continue now. We done. You won. You won, brother. You won. I'm on crack and my feet are dirty and all that. Yeah. Let's continue. Go ahead.
Hey, Smoke. Hey, Smoke, I gotta go here. Where's White Claw Shorty?
Oh shit. Where my man White Claw at? But
remember, he had to take a nap. He had to take a nap.
Oh yeah. My man taking a nap. My man taking a nap right now. Yeah, this is Swell's homie right here talking.
Shout out to
bullshit.
Westside TMZ. White Claw Shorty, crackhead Smoke. And he said Gans with his lips.
It is what it is. Like I say, when you fucking with trolls, that's what we do. We talk our shit. So what I can say won't affect you, and what you say, whatever the fuck either, nigga. So like I say, let's not kill a live. Let's continue with the conversation.
Listen, we're gonna continue with the conversation. So
Keep the
Smoke,
live going. Let's go.
Before the smoke came, I was talking about Carlos Red and why he got his channel canceled.
Yeah,
He was talking a whole lot of talk about Ringo TV reactions.
Oh, Ringo TV. He from Brooklyn?
Yeah.
I used to call that nigga Chewbacca. He looked like Chewbacca from Star Wars. That Ringo TV nigga. Okay. Because he talk greasy too. Remember, he talk his shit too, though. You can't. When everybody talks they shit, that's what I don't understand about these niggas. Everybody talk they shit. So, like, how it get to the point of where you like, oh man, I'm gonna cancel this nigga channel and report a nigga because everybody talk shit.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Allegedly. So allegedly there was whose mic is that? How my mic sound, y'all?
You good?
You sound good.
Okay. So allegedly there was a tape of Ringo saying this, that, and the third. Right? That's allegedly. We don't know if that's for sure. We don't know if that's him on the tape. None of that. Right? Okay. Carlos Red kept talking about it. He kept pushing it. And this is all when the Floyd nonsense came out. Because Ringo was going live every day talking about the Floyd situation. Right?
Oh, okay.
So Carlos was saying, no, Ringo, you got something to address too. And Carlos kept talking about it every day, every live. So my guess is Ringo struck his channel because he couldn't come with the fact. Allegedly.
Okay. Allegedly. Okay. Damn, that's greasy. That's greasy. I mean, hey, it's a dirty game, man. It's a dirty game, but respectfully, that's why people are on YouTube to talk their shit. So it is what it is. Sometimes the shit goes left, and then somebody may get in their little personal feelings and be like, I'm gonna strike your channel, nigga. Like, bro, just shoot the fade. If you feel that way about it, meet up, shoot the 5, shake hands, and go the fuck home and call it a day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't here to take niggas' channels and all this goofy shit. That's just some different shit going on. You know what I'm saying? If you feel that offended, shoot the fade, nigga. That's what I always say. But, a lot of niggas don't do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas ain't built like that. So it is. You hate to see niggas' channels, especially if they've been around for a while and they put that work in and they got, good content on their shit. It's like, God damn, son. But that's the business, man. We live in a snitch society nowadays. You know what I'm saying? A lot of snitching.
Yeah.
And sometimes it'd be self-inflicted, like with Homeboy, with the first mentioned name, like with the you know what I mean? Yeah, man, he knew it was going down. But some of the other folks like, oh shit, word? So yeah, Skylar, he had it coming any day now. Any day now.
Giamo's a clown.
He was definitely he was doing too much though, because see, if your whole concept is gonna be showing the hoes and this and that, he disguised it good at first. Hey, this is just the Airbnb tour of this beautiful establishment, and this is a hotel tour. Yeah, you got 2 bitches with booty shorts laying on the bed too. We can see that. We can see. If you may have had one, it may have worked all right. Like she's showing you around the place, but you got bitches laying in the bed and doing all like it gets like, bro, what are you trying to promote here? So when it gets too blatant, then because YouTube been cracking down since July 22nd last year. They sent out the fucking notice to everybody and said, hey man, we got a change coming, and get with it or forget it. And if you didn't read that email, you may not be on YouTube no more at this point. That's what I'm saying. So
yeah.
Everybody got an email. Everybody got an email.
Everybody got. I didn't read it all the way through.
Yeah, everybody got an email, man.
I listened to Hassan Campbell when he was talking about it, and he said, "Listen, YouTube, they talking," and he broke it down. The family-friendly content. He said it's nothing. Hassan Campbell said it's nothing for me to sit here for 3 or 4 hours and have a conversation with my daughter. That's family-friendly content.
Yeah. That's what July, they sent the email out, man, and niggas, some people read a little bit, some read the whole shit, but yeah, the change has taken place. It's a new world right here. Management has given us new rules, brother. You understand what I'm saying?
Smoke, you know what I always say, right? I travel, I do this, that, and the third. Everybody say in my comments, yo, Gans, why you don't show the women? Blah, blah. Listen, you don't need for me to show the women. If you want to see the women, you can go on the United website, the JetBlue website, American Airlines, or Spirit, and you can buy a plane ticket, come to this country, and you can see them. You don't need for me to show them to you. It's that simple.
Nah, they got. I can't lie. The travel, spatially, as far as this Negro travel sphere, they got spoiled because we were showing the Jones, but that was when they let us show the Jones. But they said don't show the Jones no more, so now we can't show the Jones, and it is what it is. Like nigga, like they said no more. Y'all been ODing, you been wilding. I definitely got some what's the name's personal channel messages like nigga you.
Smoke, your mic breaking up. Smoke. Okay, while we wait for Smoke to get his mic together. Khalil, what's good with you? What you bringing to the table?
I'm just listening now. I'm listening.
Now you just listening.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I'm listening, let the dude talk. Smoke, his mic is going down. Well, other than that, the show is okay. But I wasn't talking about you. I was mainly talking about him with the black women talk. Like y'all let him dominate the conversation, and from the beginning to the end, it was just bashing black women. I was waiting for somebody or one of y'all to say, "Yo, it got to be some good qualities from black women."
Nah, but here's the thing, Khalil. Let me tell you something. I'm listen. I've been married twice. You know what I'm saying? I've had so many women in my life. You know what I'm saying? I done been in every type of situation, both good and bad. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I don't write off black women at all. You know what I'm saying? My thing is that in the time that we're in right now, this social media age, I'm just going to be honest with you. I think that is the reason why a lot of these relationships are the way, or these situations are the way they are, because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it just doesn't make sense that we've been through so much that the end game is we're not going to be together. And I'm not knocking nobody if they get with a Hispanic woman, a Caucasian woman, or Asian woman, whatever. I'm not to each his own. You do what you do. But when you look at all these other cultures, when you look at all these other ethnicities, they don't have the separation we do. So what's the solution to shrink that percentage and bring us together? You know what I'm saying? And it just feels like no matter what we try to do, somebody's going in the opposite direction. And it doesn't fall all on the women. It also falls on the men as well. You know what I'm saying? My plane is landed.
Okay. I'm gonna go here, Mr. OG Davis. And Khalil, I want you to answer this question.
Go ahead.
Right?
I'm listening.
Am I sharing the video? Okay, just wanted to make sure I'm sharing the video.
I'm tired of these videos. Go ahead, man. It's just yo.
Listen.
Fair use, fair use, fair use.
Fair use.
Fair use. 19. Yeah.
Shout out to Bianca Simone. The question is, how come we don't find women that look like Bianca Simone complaining about men traveling overseas?
Who the hell is Bianca Simone?
That's the woman I just played on the video.
Okay, who is she?
It doesn't matter who she is. We talking about how she looks. We don't see the women that look like her complaining about men traveling overseas.
We
Why
in
is that,
that period. People gonna find any team to complain about, even though less than 1% or 2% of men is going overseas. So they're gonna find something to complain about. You know,
So-
that's just how it is. It's online. You know, and it's like goes both ways, because back in the days before, women wasn't complaining about no men going overseas. Even when the internet existed, Facebook and all this. I just started reading about this the last 3 or 4 years, really. And it was because of the guys started bragging about the prostitutes they was getting and acting like the prostitutes was better than regular women. And that's when I started seeing black women say, wait a minute, you complaining, you comparing me to a $40 prostitute. That's when they started fighting back. That's what I seen.
But listen, Khalil, you know what that's from, right? You know why men, here's the thing, and you're a man, okay? We all men on this panel, right? One of the things that we all want, we could be in denial about it all we want, but one of the things that men want connection. You could walk with your shoulders up, tough guy, this, that, and the third. Our kryptonite is women. At the end of the day, that is our kryptonite. It ain't nothing like a good woman loving on a good man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like because what men see, we're competitive by nature. That is in our nature. We're competitive. So when we come home to the crib and we got a nice black woman at home and she done got our pajamas or our shorts or whatever out, done cooked the dinner and all that, we feel good. Because when we, just like, you go to work every day and everybody on your route, people say hi, Khalil, or whether they call you by your last name. But that feels good to a man, right? So for some time, a lot of black men were without that connection for whatever reason, whether they was assholes and left the women and the women stopped effing with them, or a woman hurt them real bad. Men and women of all ethnicities crave connection. That is in all of our nature. Listen, we think we want to have X all the time, when in reality, our biology is made up to want to create babies. But we've been programmed to say, no, we can't create all these babies because we don't have the resources or finances to take care of that many babies. Prior to any currency, anything, any type of money that ever existed, we had no problem creating babies. You see the animals, they just have babies. No thought, we got to think about it. Our finances is not good. None of that. We're civil. You know what I'm saying? So we crave connection. So when a man doesn't have that connection, a lot of these guys is going overseas, they ain't getting none at home. They ain't getting none in the States. They won't admit it. They'll sit up there and say, yeah, I got it like that. I'm him. You're not him. Because the same thing that a woman wants, the same thing that a woman wants in the United States is the same thing that a woman wants in Colombia, Dominican Republic, Thailand. Right. The only difference is the conditions. The conditions are different. A woman in Colombia, third world country, Medellin, will be content if you just gave her $200. Because a whole bunch will be paid with $200. Whereas in the United States, because of the currency, it's going to cost more. And I said it 2 or 3 lives ago. I said, none of these dudes that's going to these places will take their talents to Spain or Europe. Why? Because they can't F with the euro. They can't afford the euro. They complaining about not being able to afford stuff here. So when you go somewhere and you walking around and living like Pablo, as opposed to Jeff or what's the dude that used to work at McDonald's, Calvin.
Calvin became manager though.
Exactly. But the point is this, you feel good. And a lot of these dudes, I can guarantee you, whether they was getting women or not, they didn't have that connection.
But that's so now when they get out, women overseas though, that's not getting women to me.
Right. I'm not saying that they're getting them.
But this all I heard from the travel space. I listened to everybody damn near. Listen to them to see if any of these dudes get women, real women that they got. From what I'm basically hearing is dudes comparing women of the night to everyday women, which is totally wrong because a woman of the night is your a forced feeling. That feeling is fake. That's fantasy. You can't, and I listen to these guys. I didn't listen to guys, and guys have fought and argued online because another guy slept with his woman of the night that he thought was his woman of the night. And I'm listening to all this sick talk. I'm like, yo, these guys are mistaking these women. That's pros. They acting like these are real women. Because at first, when I used to hear the travel community talk, the talk, I thought they was talking about real women. And then wait a minute, I said, these dudes are talking about pros and acting like they real women overseas. And that's what it threw me all off. So I'm like, yo, y'all gotta stop comparing those type of women to real women. Didn't they just throw black women under the bus? I'm like, goddamn, white women in the United States don't want no broke dude, not no good looking white chick. She don't want no, I ain't talking about no trailer park trash. She'll take you all day. But I'm talking about looking fine ass white woman that's in shape, that's like on my Mel route. They don't want no broke dude.
Right. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, think about it like this. A lot of these dudes, they'll go overseas, they'll meet a chick that would be considered look-wise a dime in the United States, but she's broke, right?
Or buy. doing? Meeting or buying her?
No, I'm saying they will, they will engage in the recreational activity.
Oh, okay.
That you, and now what happens? The woman turns around and she gets domestic. So she's in the Airbnb cleaning up, cooking, doing all these things. So these men, they're like, whoa, I'm not even getting that in the United States. So all of a sudden, what started as a transaction now becomes a comparison because the woman is doing these things, not realizing, bro, at the end of the day, that woman is doing that because she wants as much money as she can get, because by the time you leave, she's already on the next lap of the next tourist that came to town for the same thing you did. And that's why I always say, listen, I went to Medellin, Colombia. I had a great time both times I went. Did I not seek out information to find out how to move in that place? Absolutely. And I got the information. Shout out to Mentuition. I'm going to give them their props. I'm going to give them their flowers because they gave me a lot of information on how to move. You know what I'm saying? And the second time I went there, very successful trip. Was it about ex-tourism? Totally, not totally, but that recreation was in my itinerary and I did very well. However, what I realized was it was just that, recreation. It was entertainment. Nobody spent the night with me. Yeah, there was like one or two people that spent excessive time with me, but I understood why they were spending excessive time with me. Because if they give me the fantasy that I want and then some, they'll probably get more out of me than they would just, giving me what they came there for. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happens. That's what happens with a lot of men when they go overseas. Okay, it starts off as a transaction, but then the domestic side of this individual kicks in, and the man will sit there and say, wow, cook, clean, wash my clothes, do all this. Why would I not give her no more money? Of course I'm going to give her more money. And then at the end of the day, now you got a few guys in the space saying she's better than the women at home. Why? Because it costs you less money? At the end of the day, when you leave, she's still on the next lap.
But look, listen to this. A lot of dudes have went to DR, wiped up chicks, and had the same experience that they say they ran away from in America. You didn't see guys get put in jail by women out there. Guys that went back to the States, they come back to an empty apartment, no furniture, all types of stuff, getting put on child support, all types of stuff, getting ran down on the streets by Dominican women, all types of stuff. Explain how's that better than the black women back at home in the United States?
Khalil, hold on, OG Davis. Khalil, you said earlier, introduce me
early. This is
one man. You said, show me one guy that's married a woman overseas. We had him. My man Triple B was on the panel. Khalil, you was watching.
Who the hell is Triple B?
I did a show back in April.
God damn it, man. April?
I did a show back in April. I brought him on the panel. Okay. He's been with the Dominican woman for 15 years or better.
That's one guy, man. God damn. That's
you said show one guy. You said show one guy.
I don't recall, man. I'm gonna say what the Army tell me to say when you don't know, so I don't recall, man.
You don't recall?
Yeah.
You was on the panel.
I ain't saying I didn't say it. I ain't saying I did say it. I don't recall. Pull up the tape. You pull up every.
Oh, I'm pulling up the tape. I'm doing that right now.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. At the end of the day, we know what it is. We know, like, look, I'm not going to say. Listen, I've said this so many times. All women in the world are the same. All women. They want the same thing. The difference is the conditions are different for every woman in every part of this world.
You put Section 8 out there in Colombia, and food stamps. They don't
need that. They don't need that because the economy doesn't. It doesn't fit for that.
I'm just saying, you give them that government support, y'all wouldn't have a chance out there.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that this is what I'm talking about. The conditions. Just think about it like this: the one thing that keeps the whole entire world on the same page is that cell phone. If these countries didn't have that cell phone, they would be far behind. And that's why, like a situation like you said, where the dude had, all those issues with the girl in DR. Why? Because a lot of these women in DR are paying attention to what's going on in America, and they like, yo, you're not coming over here running that game on me.
Or the women see dudes that go out there for the clowns that they really are. Because it's to a point now, some of these countries don't even want y'all in, want black people, want y'all in them. The ones that went out there and ruined everything. They put us all in one basket anyway, if you're black.
Here we go.
So after I finished going to school in North Carolina, I transferred over back to New York, and I went to Brooklyn College. In Brooklyn College, I studied a little bit of Spanish, but I wasn't speaking, fluent Spanish. And so I knew a little of the language. But we had a driver that I connected Gans with when he took a trip to Santo Domingo. And his name was Fabio. Fabio knew English, perfect English. And he's from the area. He was our taxi driver. And that's how I got introduced into DR and everything, and back in 1999. So fast forward from 99, I ended up going to DR that one time, and then the next time I went by myself because I was comfortable. I went by myself, but I always connected with the driver, Fabio, because I wasn't that comfortable with the country. And I always stayed in the capital, in an area called Gasquet.
Yep, Gasquet, okay.
So Gasquet is right there in the capital. In the capital, you have everything. So from the capital, going back and forth to DR, it's just like maybe a half hour from the airport.
Wait a minute, this had streamed 6 months ago.
Can
I ask you something about that, Gans?
The dream is every.
Go ahead, Yoga. I'm gonna tell you real quick, Khalil. Before you go on, Yoga. Khalil said, "Show him one man that has found a wife." Now I'm showing him one. He was like, "Oh, that's all you can show me." But go ahead, Yoga.
Yeah, it's hundreds. It's tens of thousands of guys that got wives down there in DR. What's going on? But here's the question, Gans. I want to know. I noticed he said that you put him on and was helping him down in the DR back in 99. And 99 was my freshman year in college. I graduated 98. I had a question. How much was those plane tickets back then? In 98, 99.
He was going, Yoga. I didn't get the DR until 2010. He was going.
I'm very interested to see what the plane tickets was in 99.
Listen, he went down there. He went down there with some friends, right? Back then, we was going to NBA All-Star Weekend, Essence Fest, all of that shit. He came back. He said, "Yo, I'm never going to Essence Fest again." And that's how that popped off.
Yeah, after I went to
Those
DR,
tickets was $289 on JetBlue.
Round trip, right?
Those was $289, Yoga, back in the days. Yep.
In
289 on
1999.
JetBlue when JetBlue first started popping out of JFK like that in 99. First time I went to DR was in 98. Yeah. 289 round trip. JetBlue. Right.
Yeah.
Around 300. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, after my first time, like leaving the country, experiencing women outside of America, I was the same way. I was like, well, the money that I'm gonna spend on going to another U.S. city just to go out and go to the clubs and get at the women, and now I'm gonna go. It's cheaper, the whole thing. I'm gonna go to DR, another country down in the Caribbean, South America, for that same weekend and spend less money and have more fun.
Right. Oh yeah, and be the prize. Crazy. So
it kind of spoiled. It's a win. It spoiled me, like chasing American women and American events. So it make it easier for me to focus on things that dealing with business and money, knowing that hey, I'm gonna be going somewhere where it's guaranteed. I'm not going over to this city and all of this and everything's a toss up. No, I'm going where I know it's guaranteed that I already know what I'm gonna spend and have fun and be at the beachfront instead of somewhere going here and we paying VIP to go into this club, not waiting in line. We're doing this and then all that BS. But yeah.
Exactly.
So yes, it's possible. Like I said, he been with his wife over 15 years. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell y'all, I was one of the ones saying, yo, soon as he get her here, she gonna leave him. She gonna run up.
He brought her back to the States.
Yeah.
What city they stay in?
They up in Washington Heights.
Did they have a family? Did they have kids and have a family?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so he good to go. But I think a part of what his success was bringing her here. They went back up to the East Coast where she around other Dominicans.
Well, he lived up there anyway.
Oh, okay. So then that's something you can do when you already stand in an international city like a New York. It's a Caribbean hub already, and strong Caribbean communities there over 100 years. Because some of the first immigrants that was able to come, that's New York, for the black immigrants up there. So that's a strong situation. So I could see him, all right, and he going to DR and bringing her back because he already up there in the area. Now some of these guys that's out in bumblefuck Texas weed and shit, they go down there and then bring her straight back from Santiago. No Spanish speaking folks nowhere, and so it could feel isolation, but that's good. He brought his lady back. He was already in the Spanish New York community, so she didn't feel isolated as far as leaving. It helped cushion the culture shock, and that's what he had on his side.
Mm-hmm. And plus the time he brought her back and the mindset she was in.
No.
Yep.
No,
he ain't bring her back now.
Hold on,
bring her back now. Different mindset.
You should have asked me what year did
15 years ago, Gans.
15 years they've been married. Maybe a little over 15.
Okay, what year did he bring her back?
But what's the point?
Maybe 2000. Maybe he brought her. They were married
15 years ago.
Hold on. They were married before he got her here. They were married before he brought her here.
Back to the States.
Maybe 2015.
Nah, that's not added 15 years. The math ain't mathing.
I said they were
No,
married.
he said he was traveling down there for 15 years.
No, he's not listening. He's not listening to what I said.
I'm listening to everything you said. How old is she?
She's just trying to debunk the whole shit.
Yeah, I know.
That lady is an older woman. That's why I know the mindset is different.
Khalil, I could dead ass call him right now and he'll come on the panel.
How old is the woman, Gans?
I'm gonna say in her 40s.
Okay.
Now.
Different type of woman. You can't bring none of these ones back. One of these
DR chicks back. No, it's not that. It's not. If you listen, I'll agree with you if you're gonna say Sasua. No, you cannot bring them back here. Sosua, no.
The whole thing seemed like Sosua to me.
He didn't meet her in Sosua. He met her in Santo Domingo.
I've been there a couple of times.
And you telling me?
Well, I can tell you kind of like this is kind of like Khalil. It's kind of like it's kind of like it's kind of like the algorithm with these social medias. The algorithm shows you stuff that you're already looking at, and so it's giving you more of that. So when you got on the lens and you're in the mindset when you go down there, Khalil, you going down there and you're aware of the red light districts and what's going on. You seeing everything under that lens, so you cannot see somebody going down there and doing something the other way or whatever, because that has been the lid has been taken off of that, so you can see that. So it's causing you to look at every relationship and every situation as a whole trick situation. So I'm just gonna be real. I'm not trying to dish you or anything. Like how some chicks look at every man like a trick, you doing the opposite. You got on your trick goggles. So every relationship you see international, if they married, this and that, for you, it's got to be up on it from a trick standpoint. It can't be straight up like a man want to have a family and a wife and love and companionship. Hold on, just let me land. This ain't an argument match. I'm just showing you. So the way you viewing it as everything is a trick, whole relationship. If that was the case, well, look at all those marriages in DR where the people stay in DR. I see so many couples in DR with mixed kids where the man is not from DR, but he stayed there but got a house and all that, and we see the kids. So I understand how it is. And we can become that way from this social media, even here in the States, and have you looking at every black woman like she gonna be on some blonde hair bonnet type stuff, because we start looking at things up on a certain lens when we in that in that mode. So that's all I was saying. You looking at it from that lens, but it's people that do go down there and not moving like that.
Yo, Khalil is like.
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
I understand what you're saying, Yoga. I look at probably about 65 to 75% of the relationships like that come from down there.
Open a trick lens. So you gotta stop applying trick logic to things that are not a trick and whole situation.
Could you let me land? Because most of the dudes, 99% of the dudes that went down there on that intention to get a trick. So I'm looking at it as a lot of these guys are turning these tricks into housewives. They falling in love with them. Like Gans said, sometimes he'll spend more time with a particular girl, and you could end up falling in love with that particular girl.
What? You never heard me say that.
One of y'all said that just now. That might have been a smoke guy. My bad, Gans.
See, that's why he said, "Let me land the plane." He wanted to take a shot at you, Gans. That's what's really up. Since I said he looking at everything up on the trick lens, he wanted to take his time to shoot back.
Hey, Smoke. Khalil is like conceited.
He just got mad because I said I got an Afro-Colombian wifey, and he just got mad and shit. So he tried to, it was a little troll event going on earlier. He got mad and I started cooking. Like
Khalil is like conceited, and a lot of other people who watch this space but really don't have no skin in the game. They think every woman in a particular country is a hoe.
I think because the areas y'all travel to, that's why. The Smoke dude got a Stratus 1, Stratus 2.
Where did
you going to
How do you know? How do you know? Was you with him when
the other guy going to the store a million goddamn times? That's all I'm seeing. I'm not seeing no
Khalil. I wasn't looking for a white.
Chicks.
I wasn't looking for a white.
I'm seeing 30-foot chicks with fake Nikes on and wrestling suits. That's what y'all showing me.
Well, where you at? Where you go, nigga? where is this?
I'm chilling in my crib. My lady right here, she works.
Listen, Khalil,
where did you meet your lady at? Where did you meet your lady at? And what did she have on? Did she have on Nike and spandex when she came to work?
We got time to
class about herself. That's what y'all are showing me. Y'all showing me Medellin, Sosua, Cartier, whatever the Cartagena.
Who the fuck I can go to Medellin.
I'm putting everybody tonight. All of y'all in the same goddamn gumbo pot to me tonight. Everybody in the same pot tonight.
Hey,
Fuck
yo,
it.
you in the same gumbo pot. You
Hey,
mad that
can,
you home.
Everybody, everybody in the
can I
same
say something,
goddamn
please, for a second, fellas? Can I say something for just a second, fellas?
That's all.
It's kind of getting out of control, fellas.
I'm an outstanding man, man. Why
Hold
you
on,
gotta
fellas.
call me weird?
Hold on, it's getting out of control, fellas.
God. Okay, yo,
I apologize, fellas. I brought this out and said this what Khalil was looking up on the Trick Vision, and then it took the program in a different direction. Let's bring it back to what we was kind of talking about.
Khalil,
Nah, you good, Yoga. You didn't do that. Khalil and I had an episode earlier.
Yeah.
We had an episode earlier because you got mad.
I don't recall.
Okay, well, let me say this, man. Let me say this. I gotta point this out, man. I really gotta point this out by saying these chicks in Medellin, Cartagena, and Sosúa, he described them as in dusty Nikes and wrestling suits. That shit was classic. He said them bitches got on dusty Nikes and got their wrestling suits, and he ain't lying.
Yo, hey, Yoga, that's all they showed me, brother. I'm going by what they showed me.
He said dusty Nikes and wrestling suits.
That's not see the
Say these bitches don't got on rubber bands. They got on wrestling suits in this bitch. But they're beautiful though. But tell the truth, in Colombia, it's crazy. All these third world women are dressing the same for real, but it's like men love a goddamn Spanish speaking ratchet bitch. For some reason, that shit is like sugar over the world. I'm talking about, I don't care if it's a Asian man, a white man, a black man, like to see ratchet, fine, dusty Latin chicks. It's some alluring about that shit, even if they
Yoga,
dusty.
can I ask you one question? Yoga, I can ask you a question? Yoga, can I ask you a question? You know, how many guys you know that went over to Colombia and caught a Stratus 5 chick?
I don't know many. I know a lot of guys got like dimes from going to Colombia though.
I know all the girls are pretty in Colombia. I know the Stratus ones are too. The majority of them are pretty. I'm talking about the status.
Oh, you mean where they at in life, like as far as in the community, in the structure of the.
What status is the girl that you have in your house right now, Khalil? What's her status? What's her income? What's her yearly? What is she working with? Let's focus on, since you kind of got in your feelings earlier, since you said that I said something.
Smoke, let me answer him. He asked me a question.
Strategy, nigga?
Hold on, let me answer him. The question was to me. The question was to Yoga.
My bad.
Dialysis department at a damn hospital. She's doing pretty good for herself.
Khalil, let me answer the question, bro. You asked me about the status.
Yes, I asked you a question.
Let me answer this. So I don't want to get to the show let's get back to the structure of the show, because that's what makes it fun and entertaining, that people can see our different views. Now check this out. Now I see Khalil, kind of like Gan said, you looking to debunk the situation, but let me be straight up and honest and give it to you straight up. When we're talking about the status of a woman, that's the most feminine shit that a man can do. We don't worry about how much a woman making. Hold on, listen. We don't worry about how much a woman making. You see Tiger Woods getting chicks out of. You see Michael Jordan. We not worried about the woman. We not worried about that with the woman. We worried about us. We want to be a bonfire stand. No.
When they talk about a black
we not.
girl,
Hold on, brother. You being too emotional, man. He emotional, y'all.
I just did what they did.
He mad because brothers going down there getting wives. I'm just gonna go on and say it now. He tripping. He upset that Big Gang show a brother getting a wife. He mad.
And when you go to Colombia, you gotta take
jealous.
care of her.
He's not even mad. He's jealous.
Brother, you gotta take
Listen
care of
to
her
him.
mother.
Listen, y'all.
You
Listen.
gotta take care of a whole family down there.
He jealous. He's jealous. Hold on, Smoke. Listen to that jealousy.
Jealous of what? Everybody got a passport.
Listen, he yelling about it. His voice high. He mad about it.
You mad because you got a woman next to you that you don't like. That's why you on here arguing.
Yes, he unhappy with that woman. He unhappy with
I got global entry and TS.
He unhappy with it.
We don't
That
care.
dusty foot smoke
What do you
dude
have
can't
in
get
your
that.
bed? You said you got out of your bed with your girl to come on the internet and argue with a bunch of strangers.
I'm
That means
not
you're
arguing with
the
you.
women you have in your
I'm
bed.
straightening
What's
you
wrong
out
with you?
because my
You
lady's
alright,
like, yo,
brother?
you can't let
You
those
good?
guys talk about like that about black guys, about black women. You can't let them talk about that. And see,
Hey,
you
you emotional,
always try to
brother.
get back to
What are
that
you
feminine
talking
stuff.
about?
You live
I was
down in
talking about
Atlanta,
my
so I
own
know what's going
cousin
on.
situation.
You live in Atlanta,
What
so
are
I
you
know what's
I'm talking
going
about my
on.
own family. What were you talking about, nigga?
I know
She
what's
got offended
going
because I
on.
was
You
talking about
live
my own
down in
black
Atlanta, so
cousin.
I know what's going on.
Is she stupid? What kind of broad you
She's
got? You
stupid.
sound like an emotional bitch. Because you got
Yes,
an
he's
emotional
emotional.
broad next
This
to you
guy's
telling
about
you, don't let her say that.
God
Don't let
damn.
him talk about black women. I'm talking about my own fucking cousin. Fuck wrong with you,
Exactly.
nigga?
That's how
You
much
stupid?
hatred you have for black people. Yo,
I have hatred
frail
for bitch ass
crackhead
niggas
looking
like
ass
you that's
ass.
talking
And you like
sideways and don't know what the
77,
fuck the
what you like,
context is.
68,
You fucking
59,
idiot.
60?
Shut up.
Yeah,
And
just
y'all saying,
shut him
oh,
up. Yeah,
black girl in the
he need to
project, the
shut
black
up.
girl this, she don't got
He
this.
sound like
You need to
Anton.
shut
He
up.
talking to Anton. Hold on, Smoke. He talking to Anton Babble. Let him keep going. Let's record this. Go ahead, Khalil. Anton, go ahead.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Go ahead. You crying about black people and black women. Go ahead. You talking like Anton Daines. Go ahead. Go ahead. Cry
Anton
some more.
is against black people. He's anti-black.
Go ahead. You just want to go up here and rant, man. Go ahead. Rant. Say whatever you want to say.
Yeah,
Get it
go
off
ahead.
your
Okay,
chest.
now let me get this out right now, brother.
I told y'all that's
Go
all he
ahead.
want to do is rant. He's an
get this out.
emotional
Let me get
bitch.
my
Let the bitch
get my
rant.
spill out.
Let that
You gonna
bitch
let me
rant.
talk?
Go ahead, bitch. Let that bitch go. Go. Let that bitch go.
And this moist ass nigga from Atlanta, come on, relax.
Let that bitch rant. She won't even rant. Girl, go on and rant. You up here twerking on this panel. Go on and rant. Go ahead. Twerk it off.
She put him up to it. She was like, don't let him talk about black women like that.
Now
Get on
he
the
ain't
panel and say
talking. When we
something.
told him to go ahead
I'm
and talk, now
trying
he
to
don't want
talk,
to say
but
nothing.
this nigga won't. This moist ass
Go ahead.
nigga from
Twerk your
Atlanta
ass
won't let
on
me
off.
talk.
Twerk on this panel. Go ahead. Twerk it off. Go ahead and rant. Go on and bitch.
Twerk,
This is
Rant.
all I'm
Talk.
saying. This is all I'm saying.
Twerk, bitch. Go ahead.
This nigga want to see a man twerk, man. That's that Atlanta talk. That's
No,
why
you twerking on this
he's
panel. Go ahead and rant with your
the reason
emotional
why I
ass.
can't stay in Atlanta more than 3 days with all surrounded by all
Shut
the
the
moist
fuck
ass
up and
yoga
get to the
type
point, nigga.
Come on. Smoke, you
Get
old
to
ass
it.
crackhead. You about to fucking have a heart attack.
Now you got.
He
Now
just
you
want to
get to
babble,
it.
Smoke.
You
He
fucking
just want to
Okay, let
babble.
me talk. You can't. I'm about to
emotional.
talk
Hold
right
on,
now.
Yoga. Hold on. Now you got somebody on the panel who knows all about the Stratuses in Colombia. Go ahead, play with a passport. Welcome to the stage.
What's going down, man?
I gotta go to sleep.
Let homie finish twerking. Go ahead and cry. What's your name? Whatever the
moist
Smith
ass
fucking tender dick nigga name is.
They want a man to
Go ahead
twerk.
and finish crying,
From
bitch.
Atlanta too? Y'all both from Atlanta? God damn. All I'm saying
Shut the
is
fuck up and get to the point.
this moist ass nigga keep talking, man. This frail ass crackhead looking dude, man. Yo, all I'm basically saying,
I'll knock you the fuck out.
You
Keep
don't have
talking.
to. You don't have to put down one group of women to big up another one. You don't even have to bring that other group in to justify what you're doing and where you're doing it at. That's all I'm saying.
But Khalil,
So you did all that crying and yelling about that. Are you serious? And that's all you had to say.
This is
You was
all
talking
lyrics.
about the Stratuses
What
in
we doing on
Colombia.
this internet
Now
is
we got a
lyrics.
man on the
It's
panel who could
acting,
tell
man.
you
It
all
ain't
about
real.
that.
Nobody
Yeah,
talks
let's talk
like
about Colombia, man. Fuck this dude. Hey, let's tell us about Colombia and the statuses, bro. Go ahead, mute us.
Player with a passport has the floor.
I hope your girlfriend pat you on the back for just making your statement, Khalil. I hope you feel better, nigga.
What you went? What
Maybe
you
she'll
left
give you
for a
some
second
tonight.
and sniffed some cocaine and came back? You frail motherfucker.
Play with
He doing all this in front of his girl. Khalil is lost.
If you got to do all that just to get some, brother, you should have stayed the fuck in the chat room and just been listening
No,
and
I'm
hugging up
going to
with your
Colombia
bro.
to get your girl because if your moist
No,
frail
you're
ass
not.
can get
No,
out,
you're
I
not.
can take her from you.
No, you're not, because you don't qualify,
I know
brother.
I could take her
You
from
don't
you.
have the
She settled
financial
for a
means to do
frail
that.
crackhead, old ass nigga like you.
He's a cuckold. He want to go behind smoke. He's a cuckold. He want to go behind smoke. He just said it. He just said it.
I'm not going to Colombia.
He just said it. He want to run behind another
First of all,
man.
I'ma just go to Colombia.
He's nasty. He just admitted it, y'all. He just admitted it.
Tell your girlfriend to keep you home, brother.
I would
You
never
happy
go to
at home. Stay
Colombia
your
because I
black
do
ass
not
home.
like how they treat the dark-skinned Colombians. I would never go there.
We don't
Let's
care.
play
We
with a
don't care
passport.
how you feel.
He trying to make it a racial thing. Talking about the dark skin Colombians. We don't care what you say. He race baiting. He's race baiting. Get his ass off the panel, man. Let's listen to the brother talk about Colombia.
This whole time.
And this girl put him
Yo,
up to
yo,
it. She
yo,
said,
yo,
"Go
yo,
on
yo,
that
we
chat
gonna
with
let
the
player with a
faggot
passport have the
man."
stage.
You faggot
Gonna
ass
let player
nigga.
with a player with a passport, you got the stage.
Bro, last voice. Keep talking.
Y'all niggas is off the chain, man. No, man. Just Michael Jordan. I heard somebody talking about Michael Jordan's woman, his new wife. His wife was a model, and she was a real estate agent. You know what I mean? Well, when it comes to, when guys are traveling to these different countries, man, it's really, it's personal preference. We all hear a lot of guys coming up talking about women in the United States are broke, yada, 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 yada. When you first go to these countries, you don't really understand the system down there. You don't understand the system. You don't understand anything, so you're going to go to the popular areas, and you are going to, interact with females, man, that are not on the social ladder. You know what I mean?
Hookers.
But what's that? No, boy, no. I mean, if that's what y'all, if that's what you're getting down with, that's how you're getting down, man. I'm talking about just the social ladder, right? So because you don't know because you don't understand the social system in most of these countries, because we ain't from there. Most of the time, the women that you deal with are going to be at the, pretty much the bottom of the barrel. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. You ain't trying to make it like that. That's just what it is. Right. But there comes a point, for some men that you wake up, right? Because, hey, if I was in the States, I wouldn't be dealing with a broad that didn't have her shit together. Right. So I'm in this other country. Why am I dealing with these females that don't have their shit together? Right. Now, there's a lot of different reasons as to why. Right. But you as an individual got to make a decision. You know what I mean? Do you have a problem dealing with those kind of women, or you don't? Me personally, I got tired of females asking me for money when I was in Colombia, right? And I didn't need to deal with it for no year. I didn't need to deal with it for no 3 years. You know what I mean? Shit, about three or four bras asking me for three or four bras asking me for money, man. That was enough for me to say, hey, I need to figure some things out. Right. Because if I was in the States, I wouldn't be dealing with a broad that was, asking me for some money and shit. Right. So I took it upon myself to just find my own way. You know what I mean? And
can I ask you a question on that, brother?
Yeah.
So
Speak Spanish,
hold on. I do have a question on Smoke. All right, because I want him to keep going, but what he said he got tired. He didn't want a woman down there asking him, so he got with some regular women. How long of relationships did you have? You had
I always dealt with regular women. Let's
no,
be clear
I'm saying
about
how
that.
long? Like, what's your longest relationship? Like any long-term relationships in Colombia?
I never had like a girlfriend, but I had females that I absolutely was rocking with, man. For well, you wanna know what? I can say like my own girl, like Sophia. Yeah, I've been rocking with Sophia, man, since 2018.
And she like a regular chick. You don't got a. Oh, she in the States now.
Yeah.
Okay, enough
Yeah,
said.
actually, two of them in the States, and then one of them got family in Tampa. Actually, she coming up in a couple of weeks. So when I get
thank
back
you for
home,
coming
she
on
and I
the
linking
panel,
up.
sharing this with us. You're a living example that that debunks anything that this Khalil guy was saying. You just came up on the panel and actually showed this. So thank you for sharing that, and you can continue on with your story, brother.
He didn't debunk nothing. He said exactly what I wanted him to say.
Hey, brother, we talking to this brother. We waiting on him. Hold on, brother. We ain't going back to the artist stuff. We listening to his story now for real. Go continue your passport, bro.
Yeah, but not passport, bro. Play with a passport.
Play with the passport. Continue on. So tell us about playing with this passport. Tell us about some of those interactions with those women where you didn't have to come with the money. That's what we want to hear. You told us about a Sophia. Tell us about some more of them.
Right. So pretty much what I started doing, man, is that I just started making some changes, right? And one of the first changes I made, there was a guy named Sam Mafar that used to be down there in Bogota. And I remember he used to talk about this thing called Stratus. I had no idea what that shit was. Right. But my thing was I wanted to deal with the women that had their shit together. And I didn't know how to go about trying to find those women because, again, I'm not from there. You know what I mean? So I remember him making a video talking about this thing called Stratus, which was their social system, their social status system. And I started doing some research on that. And then I started looking up what neighborhoods were in these specific stratas. And I only hung out in those neighborhoods, meaning I only went to breakfast there. I only went to lunch there. I only went to dinner there. I only went to, a bar there. I only went to a happy hour.
So you start meeting women on that status class in Colombia based off those neighborhoods.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like going in the States, going somewhere near like a Whole Foods or a college campus. You know, you're going to, so certain type of women going to be there. There's going to be women in their 20s that's going to college, or it's going to be type of family type, income type levels around the Whole Foods. So you did the same thing in Colombia. Smart move. See, we learned something from that. And what's this system called for Colombia?
In Colombia, they call Stratus.
Stratus. So how many level stratas are there for Colombia? It's like a 6 strata. So the number 6 is the highest income, or number 1 is the highest income?
Number 6 would be considered the highest income. But I mean, you could have people. You could have
girls for 1 and 2, like I've been saying.
Hold on, brother. We learning something now, and now you going back to that. We really learning right now, brother. I didn't know this, and I'm gonna use this when I go to Colombia. I'm gonna go to these certain stratus neighborhoods the same way I would go in America. If I go to another city, I find out what a college at, where's the colleges in that city, where's the Whole Foods. You know, they let me know what side of town I want to kind of kick it on. So back to this stratus thing. So number 6 is the highest stratus. Number 1 is the lowest stratus. Like, tell me this, player with a passport. Do you see any melanated, what we would call black people, like in the U.S.? Do you see any of them in the upper stratus? Is any women or families that you can meet in Colombia and then in those upper stratospheres, but they black?
Well, Bogota isn't as melanated as a place like Cali, or I would even say Medellin, or Barranquilla, or Cartagena. You know, Bogota isn't that melanated like that. You know, if black people are in Bogota, they coming from Cali or Barranquilla or Cartagena, Choco. But yeah, Bogota is not really melanated like that. You see it, but it's not heavy on it. Yeah, it's not heavy like that.
I'm guessing in these probably the higher upper stratus. The upper stratosphere is like the 4, 5, and 6. I'm guessing they might not have a lot of Airbnbs in those neighborhoods because it's kind of like the States. They do have.
Yeah, that's all I stayed in, man. Chico, Chapinero Alto, Usacan. That's all I stayed in.
So you just basically went to the Colombian website and looked up this. They got it. They got these statuses like on websites mapped out over the city where you can see. Okay, this is where this type of. And tell me this: do those people or those women in those upper stratus status things in Colombia, are they bilingual? Do a lot of them travel internationally? Do you find that when they're in the 4, 5, and 6 income level?
Yeah,
so they don't have that little small Colombian mindset. They probably went over to Spain or Europe or the US.
Right. Yep. Exactly. Very well traveled. I'm not going to say that all of them are fluent in English, but you'd be surprised how many people in Medellin and these other places actually speak English. They just shy to speak it.
Okay, because I can imagine the upper level income people are dual educated, dual lingo. They got a higher education. So and that's what we would call your upper class Colombians. Basically, what you're showing us and how this system works. So everything you're showing us page by page of what you telling us, it's debunking that all of the women in this place are a lower level. You showing us how to get to them, where to go, and how to be thinking to interact with those type of women. So again, continue on.
Yeah. Well, let me, Backyard Life, like he ain't false, you know what I mean? But I think Backyard Life, he's speaking on the He's speaking on like the majority. You know what I mean? Because the majority of cats ain't gonna have that mindset. You know, and then some cats, they just, you know, they just gonna have they just gonna go do their thing. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, but you know, when I started going to these different places, I also started, getting involved in different things. You know what I mean? Things that are outside of my comfort zone. Like I remember going to a painting class. Right, I ain't never painted.
What city was it in?
This is in Bogota.
Bogota. You looked it up online, or how you got into it?
You know, when you book your Airbnb, they got all these different activities and stuff that you can get involved in. Yeah, I would just scroll through them, and I would just start doing things that were just outside of my comfort zone.
You went to this art class in the upper scale neighborhood in Bogota.
Well, no, it wasn't a art class in the upscale neighborhood. I just started getting involved in different things that I normally wouldn't get involved in.
What was your outcome at that paint class? How did it look? It was nice women in there. Tell us about that paint class. Were you able to sip some wine too, or how did it look?
Yeah, man. The paint class was cool, but it was really I was doing these things to as a way to start building.
Okay, you networking down there.
Yeah. So I did that. I went to I met this one chick, and she was a what you call it? You know, when you do voiceovers, right? You know, when you watch movies in a different language and they have somebody voicing it over in English.
Yeah.
Right. So I met a female that did that, and she and I got real cool, and that kind of developed into you know, somewhat of a social circle. I had a barber shop that I used to go to, and in the barber shop was a hairstylist. Well, I'm sorry, in the barber shop was a hair salon, and there was a hairstylist in there. He was a homosexual cat, and when I first got down there, I had a hard time trying to tell this barber how to cut my hair. So he heard me struggling, and he came over there, and he spoke English. And I was like, oh shit. He's like, well, tell me how you want your hair cut, and I'll explain it to him, right? And so every time I would come in there, you know, we would speak. And crazy, but anyway, he introduced me. He put me on with a whole bunch of females, this hairstylist, right? Because this was a barber shop that was one of the top spots. You know what I mean? And people
just like back in the States, they got one in the States, and all the bad chicks go to him.
Right.
Same way.
Exactly, homeboy. Exactly. So he put me on with a bunch of females, and a lot of females' hairs that he was doing, you know, they was models, they was career women, because you had to have some bread to come see him. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was just finding the little knickknacks, but I wasn't trying to find the knickknacks, but the shit, when you make something I learned, when you make your mind up, when you make a decision and you serious about that decision, and you walk that walk, you know, I'm a God man. So I'm gonna say that, you know, certain people get placed in your path to steer you in the right direction.
There you go. So that goes back to what I was saying. We can't thank everybody looking at everything from a trick lens. And that sparked the emotion from Khalil. But I'm glad you came on the panel to give these tidbits, to show this insight. And this is stuff I never heard guys using the same exact strategies like the US. He used the same exact strategies in Bogota, Colombia, and boom, the same way. The bad chicks going to the hair salon. He took a painting class, clicked to the Airbnb. You know,
he looked a whole bunch of different shit, man. I was doing a whole bunch of shit outside of my comfort zone.
And what side of town, the income status and the hierarchy. So and we do that naturally in the States. When you go to another place, you're like, nah, we ain't really trying to go to the hood. What's the nice side? When everybody come to Atlanta, they trying to come to the Buckhead. You feel me?
Yeah, I stepped up my presentation.
Let's go here. Player with a passport and yoga. Let's go here. So in these strategies that you talking about, player with a passport.
Yeah.
You have to be a man who knows how to carry himself, right? Knows
100%.
how to carry himself. Clean cut.
100%. Hey, real quick, let me cut you off real quick. That suit that you had on when you was in that suit you had on down there in Medellin.
Yeah.
He had that.
Well, you was yeah. Hey, Gans, when I seen that, I said, man, I said, this Gans, I said that Gans. Come on, man. You should be wrecking shop. Easy. Right. And the crazy part is that
I'm gonna pay up, player with a passport. Do they have those? I'm gonna go to a dance class in Cartagena I'm gonna go to a dance class and get on that salsa and stuff with a couple of the ladies.
Yeah, that'd be clean. That'd be cool.
Real nice.
Yeah, I mean, Mentuition. You got the dude Steve. I think Steve is supposed to be like a really good dancer, you know. And shit, if I was him, I'd be all in a salsa class. But anyway, go ahead, Gans. I ain't mean to cut you off, man.
Yeah, go ahead, Gans.
Nah, well, I was talking about well dressed.
Yep.
Not well dressed, but decently dressed.
Clean. Yeah, you ain't got to go drop no $2,000, but you clean.
Yeah,
appropriate. You're appropriate.
Smelling good.
Yep.
Hey, play with a passport. Let's talk about this. How far do the simple things go?
Do the what?
How far do the simple things go? Keeping your nails cut, smelling good.
Man. Come on. Anybody that tells you
clean cut.
Yeah, because you're gonna be taken serious, right? You got to understand. You know, when cats they come up in there with and I'm not knocking away people dress, man, but I'm just talking about when you're dealing with a certain type of woman. When you start dealing with a certain type of woman, man, like they gonna see through you if you full of shit, right? Shout out to Andre Love Crossing Borders. He had spoke about that one time. You know what I mean? You ain't about to be fooling nobody. You know what I mean? And I ain't saying that you can't run your play, right? But there's got to the presentation, the details, man. What they call it in Colombia, the detalles, the details, the simple, the little things. You know, you're gonna be taken serious. You know, if you come up in there with your backpack, you got on all your gear, your cameras, and all that shit. I mean, you just a party dude. You know, he just here for fun. Even if you just there for fun, if your presentation is on point, and you looking like a man and you carrying yourself like a man, right? You know, they're gonna look at you differently. You know, and then once you start meeting people, you start meeting locals. Check this out. Let's say Yoga, Gans, Backyard Life, and we all go to this I don't know, this restaurant, this lounge, right? You guys go to the lounge, all three of y'all clean, right? And then I come in the lounge with three of my Colombian boys. They're gonna be more receptive to me than they would be to y'all, right? Because I'm spoken for. You understand? I'm coming in with these cats already. You know what I mean? And when they start interacting, the females are going to ask them, "Oh, who's your gringo friend? Who's your friend?" And they're going to speak on my behalf, right? So I'm gonna get walked right in. But you know, when you come in solo, they're not going to be. I'm not saying they ain't going to be receptive to you, but it may be a little hurdles and obstacles you're going to have to go through. Right, because I'm coming in, and my boys, they're gonna put me on a pedestal. Oh no, man, that's our boy. You know, he's from United States. He's from Florida. You know, he works in the oil and gas industry. They're gonna talk me up, right? And that's just one of the strengths of getting to know the locals. You know, Gans, for you like yourself, Gans, you in the motorcycles, right? Shit, man, I would be plugging in with the Harley people down there in Medellin.
Do a bike ride down there.
You saw I went to the Harley dealership.
Yeah.
Go to Facebook. I'm sure it's Facebook groups in Cartagena, Bogota, Medellin, with Harleys.
Use your hobbies, man. I play golf. You know, I'll go to the golf course.
Player with a passport. Let me point this out. You notice. Oh, boy can talk. He ain't want to talk. Khalil didn't want to talk. Well, now we talking like this. It ain't no input. He ain't got no value.
Man. I'm listening. Everything.
Hold on. That's what I'm pointing out. Hold on, brother. I'm still talking. That's what I was pointing out. Hold on.
I said
this is what I was pointing out.
Smoke will not go to Stratus 5 to get a
woman. Hold on, brother. I was still talking,
Stratus
brother.
1 and 2. I said that.
Okay, great. I was pointing out.
I'm listening. I have discipline. I was listening, brother.
Okay, continue to listen. That's what I was pointing out. Okay, continue. That's what I was pointing out. I was pointing out that. Hold on, brother. Let me go. That's what I was pointing out. That hey, we on this vibe of the conversation, and you ain't had nothing to add to it. All you could do was listen. And I'm glad that Player with a Passport, that he came on and we started talking like this. It shows the different levels to this, and it shows what levels everybody can go to and what experience everybody have. Because a lot of people can put in input and have their opinion to say when we're on level 1, but when we start going to level 2 and 3 and 4, then it shows who had to sit back and listen. And that's all I was pointing out, and you confirmed it. You said it before I could even say it. That show you the universe. That's what I was gonna show everybody and everybody that's listening. Hey, it's certain levels to this. That when the conversation goes to a certain level, other people got to go to the sideline and listen. And this is a prime example of it. And so we got a lot of people coming in giving their opinion when they're on the first level. And that's why we need shows like this to show. Now, there's brothers that's deep into this that was traveling and doing this before the 2000s. We talking about 99s and 80s. So yeah, so you pointed it out, Khalid. But I'm glad that since I came on the panel, I have helped a little bit. We took your hypeness level down about 5%. We took your emotionality level down about 25%. So we're doing good on the scale, looking at the numbers from the biometrics of this, the yoga effect on the panel. But we're gonna go on and get back to Player with a Passport. Give us some more of these authentic stories about Colombia. Go ahead, brother.
Yo, Player with the Passport. Can I ask you one question?
Yeah.
Was I hitting on a button about the Stratuses? Yes or no, sir?
I wouldn't. Yeah, you was hitting it on button.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, man. But that's
smoke back to the panel, Khalil. I think you got a problem.
Huh?
I ain't saying nothing to this nigga. He just mad. Brother Khalil, be happy with your black woman at home and relax, man. Like
I'm not saying nothing, man.
Stop mentioning my fucking name every 2 seconds. I leave the panel and you still gotta goggle my nuts in your mouth. Relax, nigga. Stop it. Stop saying my fucking name.
Stop talking about you putting your private parts into another man's mouth. Stop saying that. Stop.
I didn't say nothing like that.
My bad. I did not mean to put my genitalia back in this man's mouth.
I don't even talk like that.
That's my name all the time. Like, brother, why are you mad? You have your beautiful black sister in your bed right now. Why are you talking about mine? What do you care about?
Smoke. I gotta ask Smoke a question.
You're mad.
Let me ask Smoke a question.
Nigga, stop it.
Exactly. Smoke, let me ask you a question. Check this out. This was Smoke. Nobody's gonna say nothing. This is only for Smoke to answer for real. Check this out, Smoke. I bet on Cash App with me and you right now, I bet that black woman he got in the bed with him don't have her real natural hair. I bet she got weave or wig on. How much you want to bet?
She got a bonnet on too.
She got dreads,
I'm talking to Smoke. I'm talking to Smoke right now.
Now that kills you.
Bonnet.
She got dreads
on too.
There we go, disrespecting the black woman. That's why I'm gonna continue disrespecting your Stratus 1 dirty foot Columbia. You sending money back to?
I don't own anything, nigga. You just mad.
Sending back
all I
to
gotta
that
say
dirty
is this.
foot
All right,
Stratus 1 Columbia.
Let's do this, brother. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Her.
Let's do this. It doesn't matter which Stratus anybody is from
because
I'm here in New York. I'm here in New York, nigga. I don't care what
Stratus 1 tin roof living Colombian dirty foot chick.
You're a bum. You're mad. You're a bum and you're angry that I'm happy with the Afro-Colombian.
You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to BH Photos tomorrow morning to buy me a $3,500 lens.
Tomorrow.
Take your black bonnet with you. Yes, come on, meet me at BH Photos. If you know where it's at. And Mr. D, you know where BH Photos at in Manhattan. Meet me there tomorrow to purchase $3,500 lens.
You know where? Because you a bitch.
I'll be there tomorrow at 12. Because the Jews don't open on Saturday. Gans know that store don't open on Saturday. I don't win today. But I'll be there tomorrow to buy $3,500 lens in cash.
I don't care what you're buying.
So nobody's a bum, man. My camera equipment costs more than your car.
I don't care. No,
my
it doesn't.
camera equipment costs more than your car.
No, it don't. No, it don't. Why you on the internet talking about money?
I got a $4,000 lens on my camera right now.
Your camera
no, you don't. Show it. Camera, show it. Put them on the big screen. Let us see. Let us see it.
I got
Put us on the big screen. Let us see it. Let us see it. You lying. You lying. You lying.
Hey, Mr. D,
show us color on the camera. Show us.
Come on, man.
Cut on your camera. You lying.
My
out
camera
the
on.
camera, take a picture
R5
of the
Mark
bonnet
II.
that he's wearing and take your dumb ass to sleep, nigga. Shut the fuck up. You're a clown.
Yo, I try to be quiet. Yo, let the man talk and leave me alone, man. Goddamn. I'm trying to relax.
Stop saying my fucking name then, nigga.
Okay, we're gonna change it. We're gonna change it for a minute. I got a question. Check this out. I got a question. Now check this out. Check this out, fellas. The first thing you can tell when somebody don't really have money, they start talking about their money, how much things cost in the argument. So we're gonna stop that in 2026. We're not doing that on the Big Gans Live channel. We're not gonna do that. So if you got a problem with Colombia and women in Colombia,
I don't have no problem
hold
with
on,
women
brother.
in
I'm not
Colombia.
talking to you.
I keep telling you, it's that dude that have a problem with black women in America.
Hey, you sound like a black woman right now, for real. I'm being for real. You won't even let us talk.
She made the nigga come on the
Yo,
panel
I was being quiet for the last 10
10
minutes. You started bothering me. I'm just trying to relax and listen to the brother talk. That's it.
Don't say my name again, nigga. I heard you say my name. Stop
I didn't say nothing about you.
Yes, you did. You just now say,
Yo,
well,
who
Smoke
raised-
can't
who
go get a
raised this
girl
nigga?
from
I
number
ain't say nothing
5. Shut the fuck up. I just heard you 2 seconds ago. That's why I came back on the panel to say, stop saying my name, dog.
Hey, relax, brother.
Stop killing the live.
Yeah, he killing the live.
With your bullshit,
Live
brother.
is going
He killing the live.
He's
killing it.
He a live killer. He a live killer. That's what he is.
You're trying to kill the live. Stop trying to sabotage the fucking program, brother. We ain't here for this arguing and shit.
Don't
Stop
call me
it.
brother, because we ain't no goddamn brothers, all right?
Whatever you want to be. Whatever you want to be, soldier boy. Which you said you the soldier, super soldier, serum ass nigga. Whatever the fuck you claim to be. Stop it. Stop it. Please.
Yo, play with a
For real.
passport.
Like for real, for real. We all got jokes. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Please.
What's up?
Hey, I'm trying to
What's
get
happening?
educated about
I'm getting ready to hold on,
with the
Khalil.
brother. You
I'm
keep
getting ready to
talking.
make
Let
a
the
move.
man
I'm getting
talk.
ready to make a move. Man, you got to speak on the back end. I'm getting ready to make a move real quick, real soon.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
All right.
man, we gotta have a conversation on the back end.
Bet.
Because a couple of those spots that you was talking about, I think I might
Yeah.
want to go there.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. And I'm telling you, dog, you need to make a reservation at La Chula, man.
Where?
La Chula.
La Chula.
Gotta go to La Chula, bro.
Well, you know we went to Mamba.
Yeah.
that.
And that's what. Yeah. Now, hey, yeah, because I seen the food. Now, what did you think about the vibe? Did you guys go on the weekend or what? You went to Mamba Negra, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of the top spots in Medellin.
Yeah.
Now let me. You said what?
I'm going again.
So
I
you
hope
answered
you
my
bring that
question.
Khalil
Now let me
guy
ask
on
you
the
this,
trip,
Gans.
man. He might blow the trip.
Let me ask you this, Gans, because I think I had seen some people they was asking you what the tag on it, what the tag was for the meal and everything. Now you from New York. I live in South Florida, right? I know in South Florida, that would have been that would have been about 300 for me.
Yeah.
That would have been about
that. If you went to the Chart House in Weehawken, New Jersey,
right.
That overlooks Manhattan.
Right.
That meal would have cost you $300, $400.
Right. Now let me ask you this, right? Now some people were saying, man, that was a pretty good price, right? But it was the experience. You know what I mean? It was the experience, man. Go catch a different vibe, and really go treat yourself. You ain't got to be up in there, 5, 6, 7 days a week. But let me tell you something. This is free game. When you meet a broad and you on her Instagram and she's hitting up a 4 or 5 star 2 days a week, 3 days a week, she's getting money, homeboy. That's free game.
Mm-hmm.
She's getting money, right?
Hey, Smoke,
now
what restaurants
most
you
cats would
recommend?
say. Now what most cats would say.
I recommend your mama's rib shack in the backyard, you bum ass nigga.
I didn't
Now most cats.
Let him finish talking.
Now Now most cats would say, damn, shit, I lost my train of thought, man.
No, you talking about? Hey, that's what Khalil wanted to do. Player with a passport. Let's get back on the what player with a passport was saying. He talked about going to a expensive restaurant just for the experience one time. And you see all these chicks going to the restaurant on Instagram, they working.
Right. Well, no.
I gotta go, man. Good night, fellas.
Yeah, we know you gotta go to that fat ass.
Yeah, I gotta get up in the morning, man. I gotta go down to New York.
No, that fat chick you with. Take your emotional ass on.
Don't let her put you up. Don't let her
I know
set
you
you
going
up to
back to
get,
Thailand soon to get you one of them moist ass lady boys. So you need to relax.
You just jealous. You jealous.
I don't want no lady boy. You down in Atlanta.
Yeah.
We know how you get that.
Go to sleep with that bonnet.
Yeah, man. You got a fat black woman and you unhappy. You unhappy with a fat black American woman. Go ahead. Bye.
So mad.
Come on, you had a fat Thai woman that you was laying up with, brother. Don't start on no black women. I'm trying to go to bed, man. Let me go to sleep. I gotta get up.
Who wants an overweight black woman?
You
do.
had an
You the
overweight
only
Thai
one.
woman.
You the only
You
one.
went 9,000 miles for an overweight, greasy, fat, no money, dirty foot Thai woman.
When?
We seen that on the video.
When?
When you was supposed to fight that other guy, Monk, that other guy out there in Europe somewhere.
That was called a joke. It was called Too Thick in Thailand. It was a joke called Too Thick in Thailand. It's a joke, idiot.
That wasn't no joke because he was sitting on your goddamn bed. I ain't joking like that. 10,000
You
miles
dummy.
away. Yo, good
You
night,
got a
man.
fat black woman in America. You losing. You're losing in life. You got a fat black woman in America. You losing, and that's real.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's real. You got an overweight black woman in America. You losing. That's a loser's lifestyle.
She put that nigga up to it. She said, "Go on the panel, fat black
It
women."
damn sure ain't the gangster lifestyle.
He got an overweight black woman in America. He's losing in life. If you sit up with a fat black woman in America, you losing. You better go get you one that's in shape.
Yeah, so this is what I was saying. If they go into a spot, if they go into like a 4-star, 5-star spot, like once or twice a week, like she's getting money. Now I'm not saying that she's working. I'm saying she's getting money. Right? I know
got a good job.
She got something going on where she can afford to get up in these places, man. Right? Because so she got something going on in her life, man. So if a female is going up in a place like this, she's getting some money. Period. Right. She's getting some money, man. You know what I mean? Now, I give an example. I got a woman, right? The one that's coming up here to Tampa. Well, she's gonna be coming to the States, coming to Tampa, and be linking up with her, right? And again, I think I had told you this, Gans, right? So her and her son, well, she has what would be considered like a bodega, like an everything store, right? So she got 2 of them, and her son helps her run those, right? She also got a beauty salon, right? During the pandemic, shit got crazy. So the beauty salon went downhill. She started the webcam. She a hustler. She found a way to win on the webcam. So when the pandemic, when people started coming back, people was able to start getting around one another, and she's able to, get people in her store and get people back in the salon because she learned how to win with the webcam. She ended up hiring, getting a little studio and hiring a couple girls, right? So she got them sources of income coming in.
Oh, webcam chicks.
Got another.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, webcam doing what? Oh, no.
Another.
Oh, okay.
She got another. I got another homegirl of mine. She got
Hold on. Passport player with a passport. I want to stay on this homegirl you just told us about with the bodegas, the salon, and the webcam. She coming to see you in Tampa. You said she coming up. This year
she got family in the States, man. She got family in Florida.
Okay. So basically, she basically like a first world woman, like an American woman. Hey, she ain't getting money here. She'll go get money online. Got a beauty salon. So she a hustler in that aspect, and that's what you're saying. She get money in that aspect. Yeah. All of them ain't like, oh, I got to go out here and be dusty. They just like the women in America, Canada, and the U.S. and Europe.
Right. I know, man. I got a home girl, man. She sells fake. I don't want to say fake. She sells what's the word? Replica. She sells replica timepieces, right?
Super clone.
And she got a boutique. You know, these females be walking around in the gym and shit with these bodysuits and the joint going right up in the crack of their ass.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
She got an online boutique selling them, and she do the replicas. Excuse me. And she got what's that other thing? It's like God, it's kind of hard for me to explain it.
Passport. Player with a passport. Let me pause you, not stop you. Let me pause you. The more you talk, the more the black women, like the guy that was on the panel, he got a black wife. When they hear you talking like this and saying, "Hey," that makes her mad when she hear you talking to a woman. She got a son. She does fans only. And this and that, but you still getting at her, and she in shape and she fine. That make the black woman. That's what make them mad. They like, wow, he gonna go there. He ain't talking to a chick that's 18 and da da da. No, we going there talking to chicks, regular women, and yeah, she might have a son in the business and life go up and down, and that's what makes them even more madder that we go there and we ain't looking for a superstar. We're looking for a regular person.
Oh, she a superstar.
I mean,
she a star.
Looking for it, you may run into it, which is all good though. I'm just saying.
Nah. For me, it ain't about running into it. For me, if I'm traveling over an ocean, I'm traveling to a different continent. She got to be bad first. Shout out to Ronan Traveler. He know that she got to be bad. Yeah. Okay. I feel you. Yeah. She got to be bad.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm used to. That's what I deal with.
That's priority number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All that other shit comes afterwards. She got to be bad. If I'm getting on the plane, she got to be bad.
Mm-hmm. Like I said before, player, you was on the panel when I said it before. These niggas is traveling overseas for mud ducks. Stay fucking ass in America.
Yeah.
Khalil stays home with a mud duck right now. Khalil laying up with a bonnet mud duck. And he mad, and she mad too. So
I gotta be honest, Mo. That guy Khalil is very, very. He don't have a fine woman that he ready to fuck in the house with him. It ain't no way I could have that type of energy that he has and be around. I don't. Man, it don't add up. It don't add up. It's a kind of like he's a candle in the sun. That shit not evening out.
He got triggered for some reason when I said I had an Afro-Colombian wifey, and it got him mad. And then all of a sudden, oh, she's poor and she's this nigga. I'm not poor, and we live in New York in a huge
listen, man. What all fairness to Khalil, man. You know what I mean? With all fairness to Khalil, when he's talking, man, he's talking for the majority. He's talking about the majority of travelers.
Pardon me, brother.
Okay. I didn't know he made it personalized. I didn't know he personalized it. Okay.
Me. Yeah, he made it personal early on in the stream when he was laying in the bed with his mud duck with the bonnet on and the crusty, ashy ankles. And for some reason, he got triggered. I was speaking about my cousin's life situation, and I was like, damn, she's losing. And this, that, and the other. And then all of a sudden it came, you hate black women. I was speaking about my own fucking relative, about how she's losing in the situation. And for some reason, his bonnet bitch that he's laying next to with the ashy ankles got mad and forced him to come on the live. Hey, I came on the live because I hear you saying this. She put him up to this goofy ass weirdo. Not only is he a weirdo with a bum bitch with a bonnet laying next to him, he's a simp because she's pulling the strings on this nigga's life. He's not even a real fucking man. She got emotional because of something I said and made this goofy ass nigga get online and try to attack me and attack my beautiful Afro-Colombiana. He just a mad nigga. It's all good. I'm clowning, but he was just talking too much and doing too much. Like, nigga, you don't know me. What are you talking about, bro?
Hey,
so it was all in funny games. It was all in jokes.
At the start of the show, when I dropped the link, I said, ladies, you are welcome to come to the panel and negate anything that we're saying.
Well, she went through him because, she's pulling the strings on a little simp ass nigga like him. So she, instead of her coming on the panel, because she didn't like what was being said,
He admitted it. He said, I'm here laying in the bed with my girl, and I had to come on the panel because you said she put you up to this like a bitch.
Yeah, I heard when he said that. That's what was strange. I'm like, wow, he admitting that he's doing this because his wife is mad.
Your bitch made you come on the panel and get roasted by the
Exactly.
king roaster himself, myself, me, nigga. You got roasted by the smoke, nigga. You got smoked. Literally. And you mad. So go to bed with your bonnet, nigga. Relax. And I do not hate black women because I'm black and my mama black. So stop it. Let's go.
Tell me this. How play with the passport? How's your friend gonna come to the United States when Trump has put a freeze on all of that? He froze all the visas and Colombia was on the list. How's she gonna come?
She got a visa. No. He put a freeze on the visas.
Yeah. They're not giving new shit out. For now. But
I didn't.
No.
She been had it.
Yeah, you good? No, you good. She good. You got it already.
Oh, if you already got it,
You talking about people that's applying? You talking about people that's applying or people that been had it? Because she been had it.
No. Applications, brother. Applications.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nah.
You got it, she good. She got it, she good.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I said, she been like I said, she got family. It's her brother up there in Tampa. You know what I mean? And
she got the visa, she good. Madam?
Yeah. And then I got another friend of mine in Colombia. She lived on the West Coast. You know, I met her in Colombia. These are women I've met them in Colombia.
Khalil gonna get mad. Khalil gonna get mad if you say that again.
Yeah, I met them in Colombia.
1, 2, 3, or 4.
Yeah, man.
Yo, we going on 3.5 hours, yo. I'm getting ready to shut it down.
Bet. I appreciate you having me up, man.
This was a good live. Yo, we're coming back on Tuesday. A busy man is about his business. That's gonna be a part 2 to this one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I encourage us to come up. You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
Drew G, what up? So yeah.
Salute, goodness. I will be back.
I'm ready to shut this joint down. Yo, play with Pat. I'm gonna hit you on the back end in about 5
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Yep.
Yo, it was a good live. Yo, y'all hit the like button. I know we're gonna get a lot of views. I know we're gonna get a lot of people rewatching this joint. Because I know
I'm sorry if I crashed out, Gans, on your home.
Nah, you didn't crash out. You didn't crash out. Listen, the people wanted to see that. Yeah, honestly, the numbers went up. You know what I'm saying?
He was talking too much crazy in the chat. I had to get at him.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say nothing. You know, usually I shut that down. But yo,
copy.
You know what I'm saying? I know people was watching another joint because dude had a goofy on the panel or whatever. We already know Smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Copy.
We know what's going on. Listen, like I said,
sir.
I'm not touching that nonsense no more. And
Mm-hmm.
London Town was in my chat earlier. He said, Gans, why you not talking about it? Blase blah.
No.
I don't know how to chase the algorithm. Listen, I know how to chase the algorithm. I don't want to chase that algorithm.
Right.
Not that.
Sometimes it's not
earlier anyway. So fuck
sometimes it's not all about views. You know what I'm saying? We on some grown man shit over here. So respectfully, honestly, anybody who don't want to see no grown man shit, what we talking about, you with that goofy shit, what's going on over there, you can unsubscribe from my channel. I really don't give a fuck.
I like that.
Respectfully.
Yeah. I really don't. We get, listen, like I said in the beginning, when I talked about the dog shit sector the other day, that was me and OG Davis walking towards the exit. I don't like that shit no more. No,
100%.
we didn't like it. We didn't like it in the beginning. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? Yeah.
2025, it just got worse. It just turned into a super shit show. You know?
Yeah, it turned into a super shit show.
It's like leaving the border open. It's like when niggas left the borders open in the country and all the bums and legals ran up into the joint and stunk up the spot. That's kind of what the space had last year in 2025.
That's what happened in 2025.
A good influx of goofballs stunk up the joint. Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Before I end the live, I said it on your program, Smoke. Y'all can clip me. I said I was gonna name the king of the dog shit sector.
Who's the
Carter
king of the
Ford
dog?
Consulting, bring your bitch ass to the stage. You are the king of the dog shit sector. You
He been laying low. He been laying low since that pedophile charge.
You represent all these gang goofy motherfuckers. You are the king of the dog shit sector.
Yeah, we should have kicked him out last year when you said it. We should have canceled Goofy Carter last year when you was like, nigga, you got to make that trip before X. We should have canceled him, but we just let him dig his own grave, representing all the goofballs, and now he just got to disappear. We won't see his corny ass until the smoke blow over from this pedo charge from his latest pedo charges from his client. You know, his coveted client, the one he runs the money and all that stuff for. So yeah, he's got to lay low for a while now. Good riddance, nigga. That's what I say.
Yeah, good riddance. Good
Salute to the
riddance.
gangster lifestyle.
Yeah, salute. Like I said, Carter Ford, you are the king of the dog shit sector. And that's what that is over there. The dog shit sector.
Respectfully. Play it with a passport. Yoga. Gangster lifestyle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch you on the next one. One love, baby.
Yeah, 100. 100.
Yo, Yoga, thank you for coming up.
No,
Play it with a passport. Thank you for coming up.
I got to call you out though, Gans.
What's that?
On early on Smoke Show, you said that you wanted me to come onto the show and you was only gonna give me a minute to talk.
Yoga, you good?
I know that. So that's what I was saying earlier. Why would you even say that? What are you talking about? You already know I'm not coming with no BS.
Yeah. You hit a lot of good points tonight. But yo, I gotta get out of this chair because my back is hurting.
Yeah. 100, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
IP.
So yo, I want to thank everybody for watching. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button on the exit. If you haven't hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. You know what it is. It's the Gangster Lifestyle. Yo, so once again, salute to Andre from Love Crossing Borders. I think not the next live, but the live after, I might do a cologne show. You know what I'm saying? You know what I do. That's Creed Original Vevita. And like I said, the scent of the day. Salute to Zip with the drip. The scent of the day is the monster. That's what we calling it. That's what he called it, and I'm dubbing it the monster. You're gonna take 6 sprays of this Versace Dreamer. You can find it on Amazon. This joint only costs $30. Back in the days, it cost way more than that. You know what I'm saying? But you can find it on Amazon. Versace Dreamer. Amani, Stronger With You. I got the Intensely. Zip used the Parfum. 6 sprays of this, 3 sprays of this. 6 sprays of this, 3 sprays of this. And we calling that the motherfucking monster. That's the scent. Know what I'm saying? When you walk in the door, you're going to command the room. But yo, that's what it is. It's the Gangster Lifestyle. I want to thank everybody for pulling up. Thank everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Thank everybody. Hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? It's Big Gans. It's the Gangster Lifestyle. Salute. I'm out.